Good afternoon, the Chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center and Legal Department, Legal Comrades and all viewers. I am Mrs. Solution live from 93 Allen Avenue, Ikeja branch will have a case of domestic misunderstanding reported by Mrs. Gift Raymond against Mr. Raymond Udrebo. This case, the complainant was interviewed first on the 17th of November 2022. The defendant was absent due to his engagement in his place of work, and he later put call to pick a date. We are here, the defendant is live in our office to respond to the allegation. Please, you have to bear with us in signing and hold your consent. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center. If you have reason for other useful information, you do visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. Good afternoon once again and Merry Christmas. Do the lights. Okay, madam, your husband is live in our office. We want you to repeat what you came to say last so that they can easily respond. Please, relax back.
Thank you.
Please speak up.
I came here to report him because there is no family that can respond to him, because when we have issue, the day he took his decision to do what he did, that I should bring my family. Without my family, I cannot enter his house. And since there is none of my family that is coming, because my father is an old man, my uncle is also, grandpa also, so nobody to respond. But when I report the case to my family, they said they are waiting for him to call, because when a child offends you, you should be able to report the child to the elder. So they are waited and waited. He didn't call. So when I told them, because I cannot keep staying
I
outside.
say report what you said the man did. I'm not asking you why your family said why you are here.
Then and I came here to report the case to this office.
Yeah.
Just for me to get justice. Since we were married, 2007, I married him thinking he's a very humble person. Since then, we
Gather your
entered marriage.
strength. Gather your strength so that you can talk. Or you give them money to go and get you water. Hence you have exhausted. Or you drink your bring a bottle water, let her drink so that she can compose herself.
When I go into him with the marriage, although the very day of our marriage, which I didn't complain here that day, the very day that we did our traditional marriage and go back to Benin, I think there is one of his ex that called that he disappointed him on all that. I'm not here, I don't hear Benin. So when they talk on phone, the daddy said I should not worry that the lady has pending his son. I didn't complain this daddy.
I don't understand.
The day we did our traditional marriage, because if to say I take my memory back to what happened that day, but I know that the house I'm going is not going to be fair for me. That very day, the girlfriend, I won't call her name because she's in the girl called that day, went from my village to Benin, and they were talking. The father overheard, and the father took the phone from him, and he blasted the girl. How can you keep my son for how many years? Promising and promising. Is it not that he got married to somebody, tried to settle down as a man, you are not calling? I didn't hear Benin.
Is that the problem you came to reporting?
Why I'm saying that if you say I remember, I couldn't have entered the marriage because it's not a sincere person. I came here to report that because since we married, he's not taking care of me. He doesn't even look me. He's always out. He's always out. I always complain. When I complain, sometimes he will tell me, if you cannot cope with me, take your decision. You met me like this, and you should be able to adopt, because he's a person who goes out. That time you tell me he's going to watch football, he will leave, come back midnight. So even when he goes to work, come back midnight. So it's like I am marrying myself on the bed. I don't see him at all. I'll be complaining and complaining. To the extent I went to the church then to complain that this is what I'm seeing. And there's a lady that normally waking from sleep around 4 to know that lady is it Margaret or something like that. Then I now ask, why is this lady waking you up? He will tell me it's a colleague and all that. I say okay. It has been off and on. I know then I intrude to his privacy because sometimes a lot of calls and messages. Once they call him, he will go out. The next thing is in the night, 11:30, 12 before you come back. This thing continue. When I went to church, and I go and complain to one of our pastors, I said, Pastor, see what I am seeing, that this guy is not at home. Once we called him, it's either woman or man, he leave the house. Then they said, don't worry, we know my brother, he like this, he like that. No be women, don't worry, don't marry you, he will come down, he will change. That has been the issue.
Who am I complaining to?
My pastors then, I will complain to them, both the female pastor and the male pastor, because they know the more than as I do. I didn't really stay there because he married me to that place. So they'll be telling me all that, pray, let's pray, we change, let's pray, we change. I also complain the same complaint to his family people. Even one of his brother's wife is that way of it. He will tell me, don't worry, that with God, all things are possible. He will change. And when man married is supposed to change, it's with okay. We are doing this issue of change, no change, change, no change. Let me just cut the story short. When I was pregnant with my second child, I was like very, very ill from 3, 4 months or so. I think there was the time of 8 months. This one brother came to our house. Said, Raymond, your wife is sick. Don't you see that she's having fever and is pregnancy? What is going on? I don't know what they speak Benin, but anytime they stay, it's Benin they will speak. And that's okay. You should tell me to buy one medicine I walk by them. I didn't even know. You now tell me to buy for me then. That it will help me clear the fever. That was my second born. Then he told me to get it, that it's not at home. I should get it fine. I get it through the pregnancy. I was very sick. Even when I reached Apodo, they said my blood level reduced to 20 something. That they cannot allow me to give back in that. I need to do transfusion. When I come back, I told him, he said he will work on it, till I give back to that second child. It has not done. So what happened our fourth child? There was a day the baby were, I think we've done dedication. The next Sunday is Thanksgiving also. And that's okay. I go have a anchor, I sold it. I said, okay, let me just surprise him. That day, when he came back for work on Saturday, he brought us from work, pick us from the shop to the house. So now it's okay, he's coming. But there's no light. Let him go and get phone. He said, okay, me I start cooking. We waited and waited and waited and waited. Along the line before he come, they brought light. He came back very late. And we don't cooking, children are eating and all that, sleep. But me and my brother in the sitting room. So when he can, I brought the cloth, say, okay, this is the cloth I brought, so we can use it tomorrow, check whether there's any error, because it's supposed to test. So it was the process of testing that cloth, that condom that he used, because we have waited hours, he didn't come back. And that's what normally do, say he will go and buy fuel. He will wait, stay hours before he will come back. That very day, I never knew that that is why he normally stay. Like when he stay like that, to go and sleep with the girl and come back. So that day, God did it as he may have it. As he was searching there, wearing that cloth, that used condom fell from his pocket. I was, when you say woman was devastated that day, I was weak. I picked it. I keep quiet, I didn't tell him. Then I said I picked the condom, I didn't tell him. So later, he was like going inside the room, coming in the parlor, going and coming. What are you looking for? Say nothing. I keep quiet. So after everything that day, I called my pastor wife. Then she didn't pick. It was around midnight. She picked because she's a busy person. Now saw my message. She now responded to me. I explained to her. She now said, calm down. The Lord is with you, daughter of Zion. She prayed for me. Said we'll see on Sunday through. So when she canceled me finish on Sunday, now said that this thing I'm going through, the other people that is going through it, that they will do seminar and through to they now organize seminar that period. I think you don't even know why that seminar came up. That seminar took almost 3 months. So after the end of the seminar, there was every couple should take their wife outing. This man never even did in that end.
Was it at the seminar?
Yes, we always go for it. But they will do dinner. After 1 month, they will do dinner. After 1 month, they will do dinner. They will then announce it, please take your wife out. 12 you have a date and all that. I will even beg you not do it. All that passed. So we have been living like that. I've been complaining that how can I be marrying you? I don't know you. If you come to aspect of feeding, this man are making to understand that this is working. Is any tell him that his money is not big, that even when they travel he will take risks and all that, sleep outside, that after 3,525 they will pay them. That's what you make me to only understand. As a woman, but my husband was really was behaving funny, was behaving funny. We will not sleep from sitting room to room, just moving around. This thing go on first day, second day, the third day I call one of his cousins and say, see what I'm seeing. I don't know what is wrong with your brother, because when you want to use it for ritual, I don't know, because he's restless, he can't sleep. Even me, so I have to be monitoring so that nothing funny happens to me. Then the brother has to be, if he wants to die, let him die. Say because of woman, he want that, not that. So me, I didn't tell him, because when I see that the condition is beyond what even normal person, he continue like that. Even sometimes when he behave along the street, I will call him. He said, eh. Then there was a day the brother even said he picked him on the road when he was walking without slippers, and he brought him home that day. That he was walking on the street. Then when I went to church, they said that is not normal, that we should pray for him as usual. I said, okay, we have been doing the prayer. Thank God he come back to his senses and he was okay. I didn't tell him anything that time. To the because that period, the phone, he lost his two phone before that period. So what normally happen when a message enter that phone, or use one small phone, you check and see somebody the heart cut. I will say, what is eating you up? Can you please tell me so that we can share? I say nothing. Are you sure it's nothing? I start monitoring him. So there was a night he slept. The phone, I picked it and I watched, see all the message was happening. The girl was like sending message upon message upon message. We need to settle. You cannot cheat on me again. I've enjoyed enough. This is time we do things right and all that. I say, who is cheating each other and what are they doing right? I copied the girl number and I saved it from my phone. That was I when I saved the phone. The next, I think after that period, there was a day I was through my Facebook. I saw the name pop up and I saw the girl. And I've seen it in his WhatsApp before, because then you don't usually show security, though you can't keep it full for me. But sometimes when you met him chatting and then maybe you just I've seen that face. So I saw the thing and I picked it. When I go, I saw that they are friends in Facebook. I don't know, you would like to know this person. When I click the profile, what I saw was
Go ahead.
okay. So when I couldn't take it again, because already eating me up, I'm already having chest pain, because like you seeing yourself as useless inside that man life. Or Petru doesn't even treat me like your wife. He never valued me. Sometimes I even have to beg him for sex sometimes. Sometimes maybe if you want to have fun with me, body will come down. I ask her, what is happening? They will say, what is happening? Is there anything? Let me know. That we can go and meet elderly people or medical people. He said nothing. I said, okay. I'll be watching him like that. So when that thing turned on me, and I said, okay, no problem. That day, I summoned my courage and I brought the picture to him. And I say, is this the lady that is making you not to even have me think as a wife and a mother of your children? The next thing is my husband start blasting me. You don't have work. You are useless. You are nuisance. No value. You don't have anything to do in the house. All you do is to press Facebook. All you do to follow me. All you used to look like this and that. It cost me. Initially when it was costing me, I was crying as usual. And later, and I say, if I'm useless, I'm a grad. If I'm useless, I have my nursing certificate, I have my BSS. Can't I work? I clean my eye and I told him, if the useless you call me today may not repeat. That was the day I had some more courage. Me, I'm a useless, I'm a nuisance. I don't have hope. I don't have hope in life. Nothing I can do, give to him. Nothing I have done for him. I should count. What have I done for him? What can I say that I'm giving him? And as if I'm not giving him anything, I have 5 kids for him. I dropped my work just to take care of the children because no house there is coming in. That's no problem. That COVID-19, I applied for nursing work in one school. Then the school took me on the 14th of September. So I resumed with them as a school nurse and the supervisor for maintenance in that school when they resumed. So I was working there small. Then continue. Then I told him that since I have seen your mistress, me, I will face myself and my children, face her. That was when the issue starts coming up. So on the next year, which is on March, was my birthday on the 13th. That was the day start hitting me. So that day, when I come back from work, I prepare food, I give my children. I tell my children was with her, I say, food is there, I prepare, I don't used to give him food. You go and fetch for yourself. So I now left. I said, let me go.
You don't used to give full food.
I see my brother, I don't used to fetch food from him. Sometimes I'll say, go and take food, he will take.
Your elder brother?
Yes.
How
So
old
when
is he?
it's about 50 plus.
He
He just came from
you are
the
in his
city.
house or
No,
your
he
brother?
came to our house.
And your elder brother go to your kitchen as a married woman in somebody's house to go and be fetching water. Is that your tradition or the tradition
That's
of
how we
your
are
husband?
raised. That's how we are raised.
That's how you are raised. You take your tradition to a married to a man to a married to
So,
another man's house.
sometimes when if I food and cook that maybe I want to share, I can share. Like if it's rice, I share. But when it's a soup, I
Is it
can
his
just
house?
fetch.
You are in
Not
somebody's house.
normally, why I can fetch the food and keep and tell you to go and take. That is it. Not that it will go to the pot. Already fetched and keep. I say
You
go and
just said
take your
you don't
food.
fail. You don't. Oga, please, I will show you on camera. If
Sorry.
you don't stop this your body language, stop it too. Don't distract me with that your body language.
Sometimes he cooked for me if I'm not around, cook for the kids. That's it. Just like my brother, I don't limit him for food. That is just it. He takes food sometimes.
Even if you want to eat the whole basin, you fetch the basin and give
If
to
I'm
him.
around, I
But
fetch.
not for him to enter somebody's kitchen.
If I'm
You are
not around,
married to somebody, and if he's the one providing the food, you will still give the respect that you are in somebody's house. Go ahead.
okay, so that's how we normally do then, sha. So when I left that day, so I on my way I called him that I'm coming home. I went out. I said okay.
Can you speak up?
They said okay. So he forced me to reach house. I said I'm coming, that I take myself out. He said where did I go? As if I come back. We were chatting on WhatsApp and we were just laughing. So on my way coming that day, there's a tanker that fall on the road. So the road was blocked. And everybody, when we waited on the traffic for a long time, had to come down and trek to cross over to his distance to enter another road. So when I came in, he now said that I came in late. I greeted him good evening, sir. With him, my brother was outside, and I enter inside. So immediately I enter inside, what he did was he just pulled the cloth on my neck. Where did you go to? Where are you coming from? And so I went out with my sisters now. Today's my birthday. Say it's a lie. Start hitting me. I said, say anything, leave me now for where he was hitting me and hitting me. Because when he hit me and I fell down, he picked me up. He hit me again. I fell on the wardrobe side. He dragged me up. Now I shout, say, do you want to kill me? And I shout. It was the shout. My stepbrother hear from outside. I rush him. Say, is it all to this? Are you beating her? He said no. By that time, I was holding his boss as if you want to cook man, kill me. Because that is like I'm getting weak. I can't even stand much again. He now said, I didn't touch her. I didn't touch her. I said, okay. Brother now said, please don't beat her. My brother separate the matter that day. So if the next day, I could not even stand and I have to go to work. I have to wear long sleeve. My body everywhere was even swelling up already. I wore long sleeve that day and go to work. So from work, I go to the station and report that this is what happened. It's okay, they will call him. Then before closing time, they now called. The brother was there at the station. Then they were now asking her.
But your elder brother was in your house.
Yes.
And at the point you went to report at the station, was he still in your house?
He was there. He didn't do anything.
How do you mean?
He didn't do anything.
Is your brother living with you people?
He wasn't leaving. Just came that period. He has left.
Okay, you were expecting him to beat your husband.
No.
So why do you say he didn't do it?
And she asked whether he's in the house. Say yes. He always tell him not to beat me and he left me and that's all. So the next morning, because of the pain and all that, I have to go and report to the station. I said, so
Okay,
I,
did you tell your elder brother that you are going to the station?
that you know, and
You
for
did
work,
it.
yes.
It's
Because
for
when I
work, you
come
just
back, I
decided
told
to.
him yes.
Go ahead.
So when I reported, they said they called him. So before I closed what they called him, I met them there. So they now interviewed the matter. They asked me, and I explained that it's not today I have been talking about this issue of women. It's always one woman or the other. Me, I'm a woman too. If woman take care of me, me self I will look good. Okay, even though you don't see me as a woman, then sometimes you still value me. But due to what I see and because of the woman is now since that time change, all the talks is languages abusing me. So that station when they were interviewing and I explain myself, he explain himself. They say, ah, did you touch your wife? I said no, he not touch me. Na him brother dey say, are you sure not to say no? The IPO say not to say no. And you don touch her and she come here. He say yes, if you touch me, whether will remain. The policeman ask okay, madam open your cloth for his brother to see. Then when I open up my body, the brother will now scream say, ah, Raymond, why did you beat your wife to this thing? He say I no know say the thing go reach like this. Anyway, they now settle the matter. The brother dey now plead on the station. They took the matter to the home to settle. So me and I told him that since you have result in beating me because of a woman, no problem. Because before you hit me, there's a reason why. Then we started that matter since that time. So the issue has been off and on. Though he say sorry that time, I said no problem. But with what me I've seen, I am not your wife. You have a wife outside, and this one you are hitting me. Just help leave me to be continue for now. So we just like that in the house. Up to the extent of issue. I am this, I am that. I am this, I am that. I am this, I am that.
One day like that, what happened? It is well. The one day it is well is what he told you.
Any little
Always my
issue,
time, I have
any little issue is to hit me. Not just have me. One, all this while I have been telling you that let's go to hospital and treat. You will not treat. Now
and
you
treat what?
infection. I have been treating infection for years since I've been in this house. But fear as a nurse, I can't confront him with it. But let's stand that our family doctor now said he should. I beg him to call him, tell him say your wife have been coming to hospital. You need to come. Two of you will treat. Because one is treating, one is bringing it to not go. Then so I now say since I've seen why I'm treating the infection, me I not fit give you my body again. I am a human being. I have right to my life.
But I thought you said the man don't touch you. He always like neglect you. You'll be the one begging him for sex.
Yes,
The same person that
that
you are
is
begging
before
for
that
sex. What now
that
happened?
since this year that's what happened. If
Eh?
I give birth sef you can say 6 months 7 months never touch me. Yes, it
Okay,
was.
now are you getting satisfaction of sex from another place?
I don't have.
Okay, so why are you refusing the sex?
Oh,
First, you
it be
said you are older, madam. You have lived in the house for how many years? In this
14
marriage is how many
15
years?
years.
15 years.
Yes,
And this person have been refusing you sex. You always have your children by mistake.
yes,
And if you have sex with to the extent you beg for sex.
yes,
Then recently you started asking for the sex.
yes,
You now said you are not giving the sex again.
yes.
Does that mean you have also started having boyfriend
No
outside?
man, why I say so is I said since I am treating infection all this while you tell them you don't have infection and you have a mistress outside and he proved to me one even say that it's only me that is complaining of infection that this say Shasha never complain of infection.
Who is Shasha?
That is the side chick he having, the
Her
one
name
I
is
showed.
Shasha.
Yes, Sharon. So he said she have not complained that she's having infection, it's only me. And I said okay, since it's only me, give me time, let me focus my life and treat myself and see whether the thing go disappear again and come. That is why I say no. So but when this issue continue, anytime he wants to have me, that is when he normally when I tell him say oga I never finish treating myself or you follow me to treat.
Yeah.
And he said no. So when this thing happened, there was when issue say okay since I'm not having me no food nothing. That was when I took him to I went to mediation to complain that Odemi cannot feed 5 children and I explained to them what happened. Then when he explained that thing, it becomes something else. The woman said, no, the matter is beyond mediation office, that we need to go for court something if we don't want to marry. Because then me, I said I don't want to marry the truth because I was hurt. Then he asked, okay, we should go there. That the husband disgraced me, calling me prostitute, a shower, adultery on the front of local government. He don't even want me to enter motor. If I cross, he will cross. Another, if you want to hit any one of us, what can we report before God? Until when you enter inside, when you see one person to go and talk to, and I cross and enter motor, that day pass. Then when the issue started, and that's okay, since mediation cannot solve it, I was going online to see where women can go for all this family issue. Then I discovered FIDA. I traced them to Yaba. So when we read there, FIDA now talked of the matter. They invited him there, so he should bring results. He should go and do tests and bring results that they will confirm it. Then when he took the result that day, because that was the last sitting for FIDA, he took the result there. They said, your husband not get infection. So why are you talking of infection? I said, my husband not get infection. That's the way that I know. Even me on my own sometimes. There's a way you force it.
There's feeder that's supposed to take him for infection, not you.
I
Because
don't know.
they conduct the results. They're
That's why I'm
supposed to
coming.
take him to, as a neutral body, they're
God
supposed
bless
to
you.
take him to a lab where they will run tests
God
and
bless
the
you,
result will come out from there.
So when I talked, I don't know what happened. They don't want to listen to me. I said, okay, no problem. I said, we'll go and settle. Then they talked to me, issue of my own side, that I'm not well kept, I'm looking tattered and all that. At my age, I'm a graduate at least, like I'm losing it. They talked to me. I said, no problem, I will take up myself. Then January or February, one of our second child was sick. He was not taking the child Saturday, Sunday. So on Monday, he has to go to work. So he asked me to carry the child to the hospital for completion of injection. So when I read there, the nurse now put injection and come here, Madam Udoevo, you have injection. I say injection again. So when I reach there, I don't want to call the hospital. When I read there, I said, this is not my name, it's my husband. I saw a lot of antibiotics that is treating him. I have treated about 3 days. And I said, they said, madam, no, it's not for you. It's true. One of them said, it's for the husband. I said, no problem. They treat my son and I. So when I reach home, I ask him, but you prevented a result to FIDA that you are not having infection. So which infection are they treating you in the hospital? It's not treating just not malaria. I said, that is not malaria. I mean, no. I know what I saw there. Those things are antibiotics to fight some viral infection in the body. What are you treating? They say nothing. It denied me. I said, okay, Oga, no problem. Stay your own, I stay my own. See, if you don't want to say the truth. I am a human being, I love myself. I have treated in Akodo. Akodo referred me to Kizito. Kizito, you know Kizito. It's made for women and children. From there, Kizito warned me that I have to be careful so I don't go and have cervical cancer. They wrote
Because
a lot.
of the infection.
Yeah, they wrote of a lot of infection that time. Even as I died, I will not remember everything. The little I remember, I will say, I went to him and said, the little my money can carry, I treated that time. So when I started discover this thing, I think at my age I'm supposed to have right to my life. That's why I said, leave sex for now. Take off yourself. You have who gives you, who don't complain. Me, I'm complaining. I cannot die and leave 5 children. So that's the reason why I was insisting. So when I asked him that thing, more than a month, we were fighting on it till the day now said, let him confess that they said for prevention. As I am a medical personnel, there's nothing for prevention for infection. It's either you have it or you don't have it. It's not vaccine. You don't take vaccine for infection. We continue later
Vaccine?
on. I'm asking you don't take vaccine for infection now as a prevention.
Was he taking vaccine?
No. They said he should take it for prevention. That's how that can never be
Prevention of gonorrhea or HIV
I
or
don't know.
COVID-19.
I don't know. So I said, you must tell me what is going on. Till now, one day, now say, okay, the doctor said there's a little trace of infection, and that's what they want to treat for. I said, but you are denying me. Even before doctor, you tell them you don't have infection. Before feeder, you tell them you don't have infection. And you have. You go and do another result, give them. Another one is in the hospital. Then you want me to trust you.
Okay. You know that he have infection.
That was when yes.
And deliberately he don't want to tell the what is it called? Feeders that he have an infection.
Maybe.
That is his privacy.
Okay.
If your husband have infection or you as a wife have infection and you don't want to say, it's not, the public must not have access to your privacy.
Okay.
To a certain reason. If you have an infection and he told sister that feeder he
Ah,
doesn't have infection,
okay.
and is ready to treat, and you have the trace, you've seen the trace that is already treating it, then you let that be and let how you go forge ahead.
Okay.
What next?
Okay. So that is for the fashion aspect. So we continue like that, and we are living. We're trying. The family have come in to eat and all that. That we settle. We say no problem. Let's continue because me, I want to watch whether he's out of where he is and he's focusing the family or not. Though he promised. But you know that my phone is spoiled now because not that spoiled it. In that period, there is nothing it does that that lady don't know. If he snap picture, he will send for the lady. He will send for me. But he never knew. I'm very sorry because me, I want to monitor it. Then I used to have his password before he changed it. He will send the girl picture, he will send for me. He will send the girl picture, he send for me. So and I said that means we are still two women in his life. I keep it to myself. I never ask him. I told if you change, me I go know. If you are not, if not change, I will know. So that's how I continue before the issue of what makes him to push me out of the house. The issue is that my third son, although I don't know what him and his family has planned concerning their education, because like he said, he doesn't have money to pay for them and all that. According to that discussion, he didn't discuss with me. So when he told me that day that he want to withdraw the child from private school to government school, I said okay, even if I want to withdraw this child, that school you mentioned is right off. They don't enter class, they don't read. And this child like play. If he goes there, we worst. Let's check for a smaller private school that you can afford or government school that is even better. Give me time to check. He said okay. Before I come back one day like that, the boy told me that they take him to the school. They giving him uniform. They giving him sauce and everything. I said who do that? He called his young brother wife name. I said how can they do that without your dad even telling me? What he could do is when he come and ask him say why this thing happen? He said
Were you still in the house or you have
I was in the house. He said since you are going to work you are coming late, you don't have time for the children and all that. I said the work you are the one that make me to go and work. Why is he bringing issue now? He said since I'm not a mother I cannot, another person will be mother for me, another person will be wife for me, what I cannot do another person will be doing it.
okay, summarize back
Okay.
and attend to that.
So that was when the issue, and that's okay. If this boy have any fault in this school, it's left for you. But I prepare them every morning before I leave. Their lunch pack and everything. I'll wait for them with their uniform because we left early, me and him. We go to work. So they always to wake up. So I wake them through phone. I bought phone. I get them.
Repeating yourself. These
Okay.
things are not necessary.
So okay. So that day was the day he said his family is having Thanksgiving and all that. Saturday. The Saturday, he was at home that day. He checked the boys' book. He was now shouting, you want your mommy to laugh at us? You know, say she want and down for. It's good in abusing. He said that abusing me. And now only when I say, please, hitting that child with anger does not solve the problem. I told you this is what you're going to see in that school. You are not at home, I'm not at home, we're all working. And first of all, I tell you, say, before my son, I said, let's get nanny to supervise the children when we're not around. He said, God forbid that if I want to get nanny, I should pay. That he cannot afford nanny when I'm alive. I am a wife, I'm supposed to care for the children. What did he marry me for? I said, but if you you marry me and caring for the children,
So
now I'm
what
working.
now happened?
So what happened that the next Sunday, he said the Thanksgiving, when we went to church, come back, the one of my friend was there. They were turning down and say, come inside. This one you are outside. You will talk more. People have been hearing this matter every day outside. Can't you come inside? That one saying no, just want a fresh and no light. We were talking. So later the children now go for the Thanksgiving for the uncle's plate. Then he now said, let's go. I said I'm not going. So or to cut the story short, he left. I didn't go. I said you cannot be killing abusing me all since yesterday. Tell me to go and follow you, they enjoy. Then they're happy, me I'm not happy. I don't want to go. He left. And that's okay. Now I told my friend, let's go out so that I find a way to rest my head and relax for the day. And I said, if you go out when you did follow me, you'll see what I'll do to you. I said, no, me, I am not going anywhere. And I left. So when my friend left, I just go to the nearby place and just sit down, buy one bottle of drink and just
What kind of bottle of drink?
I buy mineral. I just buy mineral. I buy Fanta that day. I even snap it and send to him. I say it's good to be good, happy because I was not having anything man that saw this. So when I enter house, they've already entered. And I said, when I enter house, they lock the door. I knock, knock, knock. Nobody answer me. I knock, knock, knock. Nobody answer me. So I went to the window. And I called my children. Is daddy there? They said, He said, you should not talk. They said, I said, no problem. I stand inside. That was after 7. Till almost after 9.
You came back after 7?
Yes. Few minutes after 7. But that day was always, nobody knows that I know that there's always a traffic. So.
And you always hang out where there is traffic?
No.
The first one you went with your friend,
the road is always traffic.
A tanker follow the road.
That road is always, even when we are coming from work.
And go for Thanksgiving, you did not go. You now decided to go and drink Fanta. You now drank Fanta at the 7 p.m. Married woman, housewife.
I left there almost after 5. But that traffic, everybody know that we are.
Which is the area that you used to go and hang out?
No, I went
which
to
joint to go and get?
It's only one, so
and it must be that place that you will come to your house in the night.
No, it's only that short price I can go. I can't
go ahead. Summarize that. Just
I never pass short price. It's close, not too far to us. But the road is just like that, fine. So when I asked him, open door. So at the end, he pushed the door. My daughter come outside and locked the door. She was crying. She said, since you don't want to keep quiet, go and follow your mother. I go there and I pet her. So still, later I went to the window.
Where was your brother?
Nobody is with us. That one is years ago. That's about 2 years.
Story of years ago that you brought me. Go ahead.
I always say the incident.
When they give all those stories, they waste my precious time.
I always say the incident when they started the beach that my brother was around. Not that he came to stay with us. So I was outside under that door, not knowing that I has packed all my things outside. So after I stay. I said, please open the door, let us enter. I said, I'm not coming to his house until I bring my family to him before I will enter house.
Did he pay your dad?
He did.
Okay.
So I said, when are you going to see my family now? It's okay now. I used to, and I never knew my load was outside on the other side of it. So we stayed outside till almost after 11 to 12. And the girl was having cold and she was coughing. But she was having cold before that.
Before you now finally leave, let me help you conclude it.
So
you now left to where?
I left after 12 to one of my friends' place that night. So the next day, I managed from there go to work. Then the second day, I went to the house. That's how we come. So when I went, that's the third time. But I said, you tell my family.
You went to your friend's place?
Yes, that's for
and
that
sleep?
night. Yes.
From there, you went to work?
Yeah, it was Sunday to Monday, yes.
Yeah?
It was Sunday night.
You went to your friend's house on Sunday?
Yes.
On Monday, you now from there went to work? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the third day, you now went to the house?
Yes, I'll go back to the house to check my children. Then I just took 1 or 2 clothes because I was scared. Because my things already out. And he said,
summarize, let me have this man, let me attend to other
okay, that's to cut the story short. Since then, I've been out. So when he noticed that I came to the house, he was ranting that if he meets me, that's my dead body they will carry. Although he's always saying it. There was a day said when he stood up, want to use fan and hit me that day. That was the there was the other day where he said he must have me when he come back from travel. That he must have me. I said it's not a must. You can't just if you tell me lie down. He said yes, you have right. You pay my bride, but I must lie down. I said that's not to have your wife. So he started struggling with me. When we struggle, he was like pressing me. I survived to come outside. When I was running out, he even pulled my clothes. Then I ran and locked the door. That day I slept on the security post. I didn't go anywhere. The next morning after he left, I went back home. So when it happened like that, we just pack all my things out, locked. It will sweep.
Okay, what do you want?
So this last one, as he had been threatening me, then I now call my family that this is what he said. My father said, 15 years he marry you, he don't know us. He has not come. Nobody know him.
How did he not marry you?
We went to the village first time. Second one, that was months of our marriage. We just go for introduction and go for the paying of bride price since 2007. So
they don't know him. He said when
since then he has not visited my place. He don't even call my father. He don't relate to my people except the 2 small one that is here. So
your parents call him as an in-law?
My daddy is old, so we are the one that called him.
How old is your mom?
My daddy is 90 something.
And your mom?
It's late, 94.
Why?
So because he told me to bring them. begging. Then I say, how can they go and beg God for where they don't know? Like they're not coming, even though they're at least supposed to even call them and say, see my what I did. Though me, I've not called them any time to tell them I'm having issue with him. But I believe it's our two that will sort ourselves. So the last since you are not complaining, you are just complaining. You are wanting us to come and beg him. That's not they do things in that place.
It's
That's
okay,
all.
let's hear from you. What do you now want? What do you want?
Now, my own issue is that since it's like this, what I want is how we can take care of our children. That's all. A place we can stay. Because he took the children, the four boys said those are for him. The girl is for me. That's what he said. That even when I went there the first, they told me I don't have right to come his house until my family come or to come human rights. And again, those children are not for me. So you don't know why I came there. That's why I said he should provide for where to take care of the children. And me, I stay with them. Let him go on with his life.
Okay, I want to get something clear. He packed your things outside.
Yes.
What are the things he packed outside?
My luggages.
What do you mean by what
My
are
boss.
the luggages?
My boss for my clothes.
How many boxes?
About 2, 3 he packed outside, and that's the 3 valuable clothes I have there. So he put them outside. That's what since that
So
guy.
for 15 years you don't have any other thing in the house?
No other things in the house.
It's only the cloth that is your valuable
That is my
properties in
major.
the house.
As a woman, you must have some value clothes that you have. So those are the 3 balls that he picked and threw outside. It was the day you come here that he didn't pick all through. Like you were angry that you send message, tell that policeman to send message. It was after then he now bring the things. They say he now brought the things. That's after a month plus. The thing has been outside.
Are the clothes still okay?
I have not checked. I have not entered. I have not given access.
So the boxes have been outside
For years.
for 1 month.
1 month plus.
And rain has been falling on it.
I don't know. No rain this season now. There was no rain this is October now.
So how is the apartment?
It's a 2-bedroom flat.
He put it at the balcony or on the road?
Yes. The balcony front. Yes. Because later I now put it come close whereby things maybe rain will not beat it.
Okay, okay, respond. Let's hear from
Thank
you.
you. Yeah, I will let it be brief. When you give it time, you give me a little time too. Thank you, my God will bless you, and the Lord will strengthen you for bringing us together to bring peace to this room. And madam, I appreciate you very well. Now I will go in straight. I'm married to one since 15 years now. If I don't love her, I will not take her as my wife.
You know the camera is not on you, so you need to speak loud
Okay,
so that we can hear what you say.
If I did not love her, I will not marry her. She was not only the girl. I have a woman in abroad. Let me start from there. I will break it.
I don't need too much story.
No, not too much story,
I
man.
don't need 1960s story.
No.
Tell me about the major thing that made her to leave the house.
Okay, man. Now
you can marry somebody because you want to use the person for ritual. People marry people for so many things. You must not marry person because you love the person.
Okay, man. Okay, now when I married her, there was no issue. We moved on. We started getting children. There was nothing. So I will leave that aspect of it. Came to a time when I go to work, come back, she'll be nagging that you two stay for outside. Weekend like this, sometimes I'll just say, let me go and watch, me and my friend, let me go and watch ball. I'm a traveling person. So go and watch ball, come
traveling
back.
Person how?
I do travel, my boss is a traveling person. The person I work with, do travel.
You work with the person as a PA?
As a driver. He travels a
personal travel?
Yes.
Personal driver?
Yes, personal driver. But it's a company. They attached me to him. So we travel. So if I watch ball, come back, I don't have any friend. I only have one friend, which is Lence. We go watch, I will come back home, stay with the children, and hustle to make sure life better for us. This woman, we're always suspecting that my outing is a woman. If I travel, it's a woman. That is what is causing problem. I think, am I a madman that I will be going after woman? So I said, madam, it's not woman, all this one you are doing. Each time this Christmas time, we'll be complaining. You go out, you don't give me this. I will go and buy chicken. Why you go and buy chicken by yourself? Why you go already different will be coming in all. So what is all this? So I said, okay. Started moving on. We born 1, born 2, born 3, born 4. Let me come from that angle of that condom. Mother, there was nothing. I'm not a madman that will go out and come in. Not if he's saying it's condom that did not use, it's different thing. It's a used condom. I'm not a madman. She just framed me up things. Put that one aside. Cost of time. I don't want to.
What do you mean by frame up? That she did not see condom?
There was nothing like condom.
My junior brother saw it.
Oh my God.
If my junior brother saw it, what for?
Mother,
And
you,
he ate it.
mother, he was
So what?
talking. Mother, he was talking. I
So
did not
what?
interfere.
When he fell down, my
Your camera, are you telling me
I said
silence?
when
You
that
know
thing
what?
fell down, my
Eh?
junior brother was sitting like this. He was standing wearing the thing. My junior brother said, and mommy Jeffrey, as he called me, I don't look. I saw the thing. I don't pick it. He don't know.
Mother, we did it.
And I frame it.
Mother,
Go ahead.
he was talking now. I didn't interfere. So now that one bye. Now he's talking of because I listened to his destiny. He was talking of Angela. I don't want to go in details. Where I stayed before, we are family. His father and his mother. We rented the same place at Togo. She stays with her parents. She's a girl I sent message. So for a very long time, I never knew her. I now moved to Blackwell. So as I was working. So for a very long time, I think a few years ago, the girl, I didn't know how the girl got my number. He called me, was having issue. Each time he would call me, please, uncle, help me. I mean, this problem, this and this. What is your problem? This being that I know, of course, she wash plates for me, they do things for me. The parents is even aware. Not that anything I have anything with her, to God and man. So this girl will come, he called me, I said, I will not lie. He will call me, please help me. I said, what help do you want me to help? He said, send me money. I will not lie, I'm here. I will say, take, be that person I know, take this 2,000. He called me the second time. I said, no, what is your problem? He said, he will tell me. I said, come over. He came to my office. I said, when I saw her laying with one daughter, I said, Angela, what is your problem? What problem? He said, married. Now you married. See what happened. Your husband and pastor. He catch him with woman for bed. They are matching one bed. He know kill himself. Now he stay. He did hear that thing before, but he catch the man. I said, eh? So what do you want to do? He said, he want to work. He not do with the migraine. If I can help him, because he knew that I'm in VR working. I said, work. There's work, cleaning work in my office or around. I can help you for that. But the problem you're having, your daughter. If you can release your daughter, you don't have problem. This thing I have to explain to her. I said, you don't have problem. I said, if you look for a way to keep your daughter. He has a sister in Abuja. She took that daughter to Abuja. She came back and called me on phone. He double drop her. Is there any work? I said, the problem you have is accommodation, not only for work. You have a work, but where will you stay? I can't take you to my house. I'm a married man with kids. What will I tell my wife that you are? My wife knows my sisters. She knows all my brothers. So why would he said, please, if I can help her? I said, if you can get a place of accommodation, there's no problem. That is how we ended that deal today. God in heaven knows. Sorry, man. God in heaven knows. That is how we ended that one. Choma, he was even talking that he didn't mention that. I listened to his message. Choma was a church member. Fine.
The first one is so.
Angela.
I even forget all that.
No, I want to clear you.
First one, Angela. The second one is
Choma.
Choma.
I forget all that.
The other one, I think there is another one you call. What is this? Susan.
Susan.
Shasha. It's Shasha.
Which one is Shasha?
Shasha is the latest now. The one
It's
where
the
they stay
latest.
together.
So, madam, so this one is saying that Choma is a church member. His junior brother is my boy. So the boy has traveled abroad. I was the one who encouraged him. This woman never want to see me with anybody. Once I stand with a woman,
Anybody or
any woman I stand is my girlfriend. Any woman I stand with that we are talking is my girlfriend. That is the issue we are battling with. So yeah, no. The day I was coming from office, we're in the same street because his house is still in the front. Even he knows the someone elder sister is even the greeter. They sit together in the office and me in the church. As I was coming, I saw her. Choma, he says going home. They go home. Okay, me they go home too. Join me in the Okada because I don't have money. Join me in the Okada so that when I drop, the Okada will take you home.
Join you on Okada.
Yes.
How?
The same Okada. She joined me.
Your church member.
My church member. She joined me. The same Okada.
It was not bad.
She joined me. When I got to my bus stop, to my street, I dropped. He moved on. I went home. I didn't, on my mind, I didn't even, because I don't think anything. I was surprised when she was saying that Choma, when he mentioned it that day, that says Choma. I don't even have such thing in mind.
I'm coming, Oga.
Yes, ma'am.
Your church member
Yeah.
went to church.
Not church, man. She was coming from work. Me myself was coming from work.
Yeah.
So as I was coming in my bus stop, you can take Okada to my house, to the house. As we were going, she was trekking. Then I asked her, Choma, where you dey go? He said, they go house. You dey go house? I said, yes. Can you join me in my Okada? I said, yes.
Are you the one riding the Okada?
I'm not the one.
Public Okada?
Yes, the except that they carry
and she can sit behind you.
Yes, ma'am.
Or you sit behind her.
She sat behind me.
She was in the middle.
Oh my God. Mother, you were not. You were
I
not.
saw you.
Mother, listen to me.
Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. Interrupt him, FBI.
So when we got to that place, I came down. The Okada took her home. That was all. So now, came to Shalom. I want to break it. Came to Shalom. Shalom lives in the same office area. She works in the same office area. We are friends. With including my office people and office guests. We are just together. Just friends. I see no reason why. The day all of us went to beach, including my colleague, we went to the beach. So we went to the beach as we were playing. The girl was videoing. So I was surprised when she called me, said, who is this girl? I said, this girl. I said, she's my friend. He said, now can I go there? I said, sorry, I beg you. She's my friend. We don't have anything in common. He said, this one, so now Choma now, this and this. He said everything. I said, madam, you know why you are doing all this? Because all the time you are accusing me, I don't always talk to you. It's because she has a store. The store ran down when she opened. Provision shop ran down. She couldn't control and manage it. The store ran down. She was always in the house pressing phone. I said, madam, it's because you're not working. That's why you're always pressing phone, monitoring where I go. Girl, woman. There was a time, not to that, there was a time you brought somebody to this house, a man. He said, is your governor in the same office, in your school when you were schooling. It's your governor. You brought him to this house. This man stayed how many days in this house? Did I accuse you? Did I say the man?
Governor of what?
Of the, in the University of Cities, governor. He said, Moses, he brought it to my house. This is the first time I'm saying this. He brought it to my house. He's here. He said, this I don't know the person before. It was the person who signed when we went to court. You understand? I don't know him from that was the day I know him. So the day the guy was stranded, the guy came to my house. He said the guy won't come to stay for some days. I did not suspect, I did not ask you anything. So why is it that you're always monitoring me? Anytime I move out, if I don't come, if I travel, it's woman. I said, madam, it's because you are not doing anything. Madam, go and work so that you be useful to yourself for once. He said, then I saw talk, he started crying. The next thing, he said, see me go work. I said, yes. So that at least look at children growing. It's not time for you to be monitoring me, woman. We should think of how to bring these children up. You are not paying school fees, you are not doing that, the one doing all these things. But if your own is woman. You have not caught me with any woman say, you see me say they make love or anything, or you say anything. But once I stand with the talk, my friend, you get one girl when they come to our house, Rose. She accused me of sleeping with the girl. The way the girl had it, the girl stopped coming to our house. She said, please, I'm not for Walla. The way your wife they do. Once you see you stand with you, you don't sleep with her. And he knows what I'm saying. Rose did not enter our house again. So I said, okay, no problem. Go and be useful to once and for all. So now, she started working. So on that day, I have never touched her in my life. I will tell you the reason why I touched her. That day was his birthday. I was in the morning, as I was going to work, I remember that day was his birthday. I called her, happy birthday. He can't laugh. He said, thank you, I prayed for her. So he did that evening. I came early. I bought something. I came to the house. That was something around to 6 precisely. My children was in the house. He went and brought my 2 children from boarding. One of them was sick. I said, where is your mommy? And I came properly early. I told my boss I came properly early so that I can be able to meet her, to celebrate her birthday with her. I want her to be happy. I came, I said, madam. I said, where your mommy? He said, mommy don't come out. I said, no, don't eat. He said, cook, but you don't come out. I called her, madam, how are you? Where you did? He said, I did come. After 7 mark. 7:30. I said, madam, come so that we can eat together. He never knew I bought something. I wanted to surprise her. He said, I'm coming. The brother now came. The elder brother that was staying with me came, sat close to me. I said, you see your sister not there around. He said, where you go? My sister. He kept quiet. He said, he was the one who suggested we should sit aside, look where you come out from. Where? I called her again. He said, I'm coming. Where you dey? I'm coming. He will not tell me precisely where she is. I kept quiet. So I was angry. I was angry. This woman came after 11. Okada just dropped her after 11. She just came down. Instead of her, he knew that I was angry. Instead of I came down from Okada, rushed to me. Daddy, I'm sorry. It was this, it was that. Even they framed a lie. He just got like, bah. He just moved to the room. Now, good evening. He just entered house. The brother just look at me. Say, I want to come. Call that man. We enter inside. I want to come. Madam, I'm not a man that will just go there and visit her. I said, Madam, what happened? Where did you go? He said he went out now. He went out and look. Since I came and you're just coming in after 11.
After 11.
Hit her. So she started shouting. She heard me. The brother now came. He said, make her leave her. Me I leave her. Me I leave her. We went outside. The third day I was surprised. I was in the office. A call came. He even told my brother, they begged him, say, well, a call came. He said the police from Lemoro police station. I said, Lemoro police station. He said, yes, a woman reported domestic violence. I said, okay. I went and told my brother, we went there. She came, we started pleading. I will carry her, put her in my lap. When they were talking, I saw, when woman rock cream, I saw that red stain in her hand. I was touching her. I said, fine. I said, actually, this is what happened. Then the policeman now blame her. Madam, you will be married man. Why should you leave? You committed, but God, the offense you commit, why did you beat her? I said it was anger. I drew her close to myself. I begged her. I put her in my lap. I said, sorry, I beg of you. Sorry for what happened. It has never happened. I've never touched you in my life, but you made me to do this because I vowed my life I will never touch a woman. I've never touched a woman. So I begged her. The policeman discovered that look, the way we were begging, the Nigerian said, "Mother, it's okay." He said, "No, I must try to undertaking. I must do this." Then I said, "We should go and settle it." My brother went. Yeah, I was even the one who put her in my vehicle. We went home. When we got to, she sat down. When she sat down, I put my knees in her front. I said, "Madam, I'm sorry. I beg you for it. It never happened because of I was angry at the way you came and the way you spoke. If you came down from the Okada, my dad, sorry. I said, I want to take it, but you look as if you're not a married woman. Sorry, I beg you." I dragged her, I took her to the bathroom. We bathed together. Madam,
Both of you went to bed.
Jump bathroom, we bathed together. Madam,
Go ahead.
we bathed together. So I brought her, we came out. Since then, I never had peace in that house. Then later, this work is going that is a nurse in that school. This woman will go, he will come back after 9. He will come back to 10. He will come back, and the place is checkable to the office. God am I if I'm lying. He will come back after 9. Because I begged her, he will come back after 9. Sometimes I will go to the church. He will carry the children. This is a place he will close around. School close when? 4:30 or 4. He said he will stay because for the last children to around, he says 6 o'clock. This is a place you can trek 5 minutes walk to the place. I said, so sometimes he will carry the children, drop it in my church member's place. The woman complained to me, told me that the husband even queried the woman that why must you be collecting this woman children? If not, of course, the girl where they put and make her find way to go out. When he comes back, mother, where do you go? If from there go church, if from there go see friend, if from there go do this. You think we can't too much? I didn't say anything. So she stopped. Mother, let's play game. He will say, no. Mother, let's play this thing. He will say, no, we deny me. Why you deny me? Please, I beg you, mother. I beg of you. Please. He will deny me. I said, okay. So that is how we started coming. So one day, on the Valentine Day, this February that passed, I said, this woman has denied me this thing for a very long time. And today is Valentine.
Like how long?
But more than 7 months then. More than 7 months. I won't lie to you. God is here. More than 7 months. Since that day I touched this woman refused me touching. Even I have complained to the elder sister in Benin. That one, the auntie queried her. Why must you deny your husband is right? Because of what? She's still adamant. Even do you know the worst of all? Why had the senior brother left my house? Because the senior brother told her that this is you are doing. If I like God is never. If the senior brother told her, he said, look, madam, this thing you are doing, that you are coming late, you are doing all this to this man. If I'm the man, me,
Very nice.
if I'm your wife, if I'm your husband, I won't take it. This man is a good man. You don't. Then the man has said, but do you know what the sister did? The sister pushed the brother and told the brother, why are you here to destroy my husband? Destroy my home. The brother now stood up, and the brother now said, you. The brother was crying. The brother laid a curse on her, and the brother left. Since that year, nothing now. The brother has never entered my house. Told me.
So this recent one is what I want to hear.
That's
don't know why
no.
you
I
are
think
just-
no, madam. I want to come. I'm almost done. I want to tell you what actually brought when I said you should go and bring his parents. Then this woman, where did I stop? Then this woman now said, okay, and I tell this woman, I said, madam, where do you know my wife? And I told her, where do you normally stay?
Until you divorce her, be referring to
You know,
your wife.
this my wife.
You don't
So-
gather all women outside.
God forbid.
This woman, this woman,
Ma-
this woman.
Sorry, man. So I now told my wife, I said, madam, I said, where do you normally stay? Say, no. I said, okay, no problem. So that Valentine Day, I came from work. I was happy. I wished her happy Valentine. When I came, I called her, I said, madam, come and sit down. She sat down. I said, madam, Dr. Me and you don't play.
You said?
I said, Dr. Me and you don't play. Please. He sat down. The next thing, I moved to her. I said, let me touch her. Let me. How can you join? He said it. The next thing, as he was dragging with me, he was trying to hold my manhood. If I lie, God in heaven is here. He wanted to hold my manhood. So, in the process of dragging for me not to hold my manhood, she jumped out. That was the day he's telling you that he slept outside. I rushed outside to get her. I didn't know this see her. She even saw me when I went to the security man. But she said she saw me when I went to the security man. I said, security man, did you see any, because there was a gate. Did you see any woman? Ran out from me. She did not see anybody. I said, okay. I came back home. So I slept. The following morning, I went to work. The third day, this woman did not come back. He came back to the home that morning. He picked her things and left. This woman spent 3 days outside. And I said, madam, I started calling her. I don't know where she normally goes to stay. The next day I was in the office, call came again, Elemoro police station. What is it again? He said domestic violence. We went. We got to that place. Madam,
Me, you have been to police station twice.
yes, man. I said domestic violence. I said, tell them. They said, what happened? I said, police, what happened? It was a Valentine. I said, let me play with my wife. This is what I wanted to hold my manhood. Then he said, but he said me the kind of hit you. Why would I Valentine the way I'm happy to play with you after denying me for a very long time? You are telling me to this. He said, I'm not sure that I think that is this. The policeman called me. He said, okay, let peace reign in your house. Do it and let it go. I said I will not do. The two sisters came. And I told the two sisters, the two sisters started quarreling with me. Why did you do this to her sister? Why are you beating her? I always said you beat her. I said I did not beat her. And I told the sister, I said this is what they said. I said if you will know what I'm saying now, this quarrel has been on for a very long time. Call the junior brother or the senior brother. They will tell you anything they say. That is his own blood brother. Anything they say, take because the junior brother is a pastor. They now call the junior brother. The junior brother told them, say, don't interfere into that marriage. I've interfered into that marriage for 3 times. If there will be peace in that home, it's my sister. If there will not be peace in that home, there will be my sister. Do you know what this one? When I told this woman, I said, when this woman heard it, that this is what the junior brother said, he tested the junior brother not to enter his house again. Since how many months the brother never entered my house again?
Don't hit my table.
Sorry, man. You never entered my house. I will give you the number. You will talk to them. He said, he never entered my house till today. So now, and I told them, there was a day, they said it would not come for years. I said, there was a day he said he came to your place, Valentine. So, birthday. They said he never came to their house. I said, birthday. And he told me it was their house he went to. I said, I said, but what did you want that the first time that.
Like to her leaving this very one.
Okay.
This one that brought her here.
Madam, I'm coming. So let me tell you this one. We went out. This one before I will tell you the final thing. What actually can raise this matter? This woman went out. We went
Said
to.
your wife went out.
Sorry, my wife went out. Sorry,
We
sorry.
don't know
Okay.
the woman you are
Sorry,
referring
man. Sorry,
to.
man. My wife went out, and we went to work together. I dropped her. I went to office. She went to her office. In the night, because my boss he was having late work, and I called her. Said it was something around after 8. And I said, madam, I wanted to tell her I don't think I will come because I'm still taking to a corridor. Madam, where are you? Are you at home? He said, no, he there for a quarter, a friend place. I said, which of your friend place? Wait, now let me talk now. See, he doesn't want me to open that secret. He said, I'm in my friend's place. I said, why must you be in your friend's place till 9? Go home, I will not be coming. It's only those 3 children. The other one is 10 years, the other one. I say, oh, it's only these 3 children. He said, no, he said, if I dey come, me, I can't carry him. If I don't carry him, go household. I said, madam, I'm not coming again to carry, I'm not coming, that's why I'm calling you. I said, madam, go home. He said, no. He said, he's going to stay. I said, okay, I'm off the phone. Tears dropped from my eye because not today, not 3 times he has slept outside. I called her again. Go home. I said, okay, you know what you do for me? Madam, let me speak with the person you are sleeping with. He said, for what? I cannot speak with the person. I said, let me speak. At least if anything happens, I should be able to know where you are. You are my wife. He said, no, say if it's that, what am I taking that is in a man's house? I said, no, I didn't say so. But let me, at least your security is important. Since you are not going home. He said, no, I leave that one. Anything I want to do tomorrow, make I do one. As he tell me that word, tears dropped again from my eye. I was worried.
I don't know that your tears now blood of Jesus.
So I now went.
When they drop,
So I now carry my gun home.
it was counting the tears that is dropping for instance, another tears drop from
So
the
I went to my gas. So my gas said I should sleep in his house. This my wife. I'm sorry. He went to sorry man. He went to work from there. In the evening around after 8, my mother came. I was starting waiting. He came out. He came. He said, "Good evening. You want to enter?" I blocked her. I said, "You are not going anywhere. Go back to where you're coming from." Now, go back to where you're coming from. He said, "Go back." He said, "Where you go back? You know to go back." I said, "Go back to where you're coming from. Or else today will be the end." He said, "Hey, make I put up, we can pack a load." Now I leave him. I said, "They work out, they go." Now I draw him back because they want her to go. I draw him back. Go back to where you're coming from. The problem of this woman, there's no sorry. He can never apologize. That is our fight. Go back to where you're going. Do you know what she did? If I lie in heaven, we come to remove my life. This woman pick her phone. The thing that ring my head. Please give me a number of a police. Give me a number of a police. Give me a number of a police. The person was telling, I don't know, the person was telling, it's cool. He said, no, give me a number of a police. I said, madam, you have spoiled it. You will never enter this house. Do you know what she did? She picked the call and called my boss. As I was standing, he was crying, screaming. That is what he normally do. If he wants to convince people, he will be crying as if they have killed her. He called my boss. So I didn't know it was my boss. When I was standing, my phone rang. My boss. I said, what concerns my boss? And I called. He said, Raymond, why are you beating that woman? I said, sir, you're too respect, sir. Can I tell you, can we hear from one person? Can I tell you what happened? And I told him, the man now said, Raymond, allow her to enter. Tomorrow we'll discuss in the office. I said, okay, sir. I'll allow her to enter. He said, better, I'll leave her to enter. She entered. He said, because he's the mother of my children. I said, okay, I'll allow her to enter.
Don't talk what is not necessary about your boss.
No, I'm telling you what happened. Okay. I'm telling you. Like, he should.
No, I'm just questioning you so that you will not go extra.
If you know, he will know. If you even hear, he will know that actually I called her. So now I called him. So he now said, okay, no problem. So that is how we were going on. If even in his friend, if we're in this matter, that was why I did not escalate. Nobody knows this matter. I'm saying that I did not escalate because I'm ashamed. I thank God I'm even saying it openly now. I was ashamed to even say it to anybody that my wife slept outside.
That your wife do what?
Slept outside that day. So I didn't say anything. So the next thing, I left her for that. That was where I was planning. So he will go, he will say he's going for all night. That day I stopped. God, that thing I stopped her not to go to all night again. She was going to all night sleep, I come back. Go all night sleep, I come back the next day. I stopped her, said you will never go all night. So there was a day he wants to go out. He didn't just called me. He said they go, one of his friends to do party. He said, you can cook for her. I said, madam, you are not going anywhere.
Is she a cook?
She's not the cook. He says they won't cook. He said which be long 2 years ago. He said have been long.
2 years not be long.
No,
matter of 2 years you carry come.
How does he say long?
Please, I have something. I have people
Okay.
that want to attend.
Okay, let me tell you
I
this.
ask you a question. What led to her leaving the house? Why are you confusing them? You
Madam,
want
not
to do this to win what?
I'm not okay. Look, what happened is this. Now, my son, I told her, I said, madam, the way it is, these children, they are grown up. The expenses is nothing is coming from you. You say you are earning salary. Nothing. You said it's 40,000 that you cannot do anything. As it is, only more cannot be doing all these things. I know how much I'm paying. I want to take this boy to this private school. I mean, to this government school. He said, grill, make you take and go there. Okay, what is your support? You not get any money. Now, this is 140,000 when you receive. Now you go take support. I said, okay. She didn't say anything concerning the boy. I don't want the boy to remain like that.
Now, why did you take? Did you have additional expenses. Why did you withdraw the child from private to public school? What was your reason of withdrawing the child?
Okay, my income,
What?
I cannot be able to cope. I'm the
How?
one doing everything. The feeding, our transport to work, everything. I'm the one doing everything.
Was that not what you have been doing before?
Man, as they have grown up, they are coming up. This is tight for me. I know how it is for me.
Is it not when they are going that things are reducing?
No, man.
How?
Food will increase. My transport increase. No increment in my salary. These are tough for me. It's me that what it should know where it is. If the support is coming from her, I won't cry out. No, it's no support. As if we started giving back, if she had paid one school fees one day. You understand me? If she had paid one school fees one
But
day.
you asked her to be a full housewife.
I didn't ask her to go and work. I asked her to go and work.
Hmm?
Let me come now. You didn't let me to learn, man.
You are talking. Don't let me say you are talking nonsense. You are going back 5 years, 2 years
not
ago. Talk about this thing now. It's
Okay.
what I want to hear. How about that is to attend to?
Okay, listen to me.
How can you talk all this? You said I never allow you to talk. What
No.
else do you want to talk?
You listen now. So I asked her to go and work. Later, when I discovered the way she's doing, and I called her, I said, "Madam, sit down. Don't work. Now, which business do you want to do? I will tell you this now. This is what happened this year. Which business do you want to do?" He said he wants to do this boutique. I mean, selling this bail. I said, okay, as it is, because you told me the work you saw, you'll be sleeping there. Weekend you will come. I said, I don't want, my wife cannot do that. Now, which work you want? I said, okay, madam, I will give you 100,000 to go and buy and start something, but I will give you more money. But because you have not done it before, let me see how you can grow that 100,000.
So 100,000 to use to buy what?
Eh?
The 100,000 is to use to buy what?
It's a local bail of cloth. I told her to start with it, just to buy and market it. Let me see how she can market it. I gave her the 100,000. He said, okay, no problem. That on Monday of it, I gave her on Friday. On Monday of it, she will go. On Monday, when I came back in the evening on Monday, and I asked her, madam, how far did you go? He said, no, where the interview. I mean, we see work, and the work where they're not calling for the work. And but this is not what we agreed. Start something with this. I just said, this is the money I will give to you. Just start something with this. He said, no, you want to work and add to it. I said, some people, they even start work with small money. This one, I've given you 100,000. This is not the least money I will give you. I want you to start with it. He said, this and this. This one started working. I will be the one taking her to office. I will give her money to eat. There was a day he told me, I called her, I said, he's hungry. I sent her a 10,000 naira. He said, for what? I said, don't use it to enjoy yourself. He said, you see, he prayed for me.
Is it recently or?
Recently, I'm telling you.
How recent? How recent?
How recent? That was last 2 months here. Last 2 months.
And I left the house October 9, which is going to 2 months here now.
Mother, look at what this one is.
Yes,
No, did I say you the 10,000?
When he said get it, you say you left, get it to 2 months.
Uh-huh.
And he said last 2 months. Last 2 months and get it to 2 months. Is it not up to 2 months?
Tomorrow a month, 2 months.
But he said last 2 months.
That's what I'm saying.
So it could be the beginning of the month.
Did I say you
If he transfer, he can show us the.
Yes.
Mother, did I say you 10,000? Did I
But
say
did you send
Yes.
that was when?
Very long time.
Which time
How
now?
long? Excuse me.
Okay, sorry,
Oga.
man. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Let me.
How long? I don't need any story from you.
That's
How
why-
long? When you say very long.
That thing should be around that April, May or so. Yes.
So for what? What did I say 10,000 naira for you?
Yes.
No, what did I send it for?
Because that was this. I'm at a job because so close to month like that, I only ask him so that at least I go support myself. He now send that money and say, thank God on it. I say, this travel will really favor you this time. Thank you, God bless you. He said because he gets more money enter in pocket, then can give me that one.
Ogarando.
Okay, now,
Random.
ma'am. So what happened is that boys' school. So when I checked boys' school on Saturday, when I checked it, what I saw, I wasn't happy. She was in the kitchen on Saturday. She was laughing. I heard that she was laughing. That was why I went to her. So I said, oh boy, so this. I heard her laughing. And I said, this boy, your mommy, has he ever checked your books since you just started school? He said, no. I went to her. I said, madam, you are wicked.
Why?
I said, you are wicked. I said, this boy, even though you don't like that school, at least you let us encourage him.
And you did not encourage. Listen,
Yeah.
I just want you to finalize.
Yes.
Just round up.
Okay, let me round up. And I told her to
Let me
round.
just
So that day, on Sunday of it, we went to church. When we came back from church, Me and that his friend, we were sitting outside, and I told that the friend, my brother they do family Thanksgiving today. We they go there. He said my wife no go. I said you go now. The children now came and said, the children, you go, we are coming. The next time I saw my wife carry bag, came down. He said, I dey go my friend place. So I said, your friend place, care. You know they go Thanksgiving. He said, no, they go. I said, now you that the friend called us here. Your brother they do Thanksgiving family, you know they go. He said, no, they go. He said they go a friend place. I said, I said, you see what I'm saying? I said, madam, just your friend that is causing confusion. This each time I'm talking to you, you cause confusion. In the midnight, you'll be making calls, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you will not sleep, you'll be making calls. I don't know the people you call. I said that, madam, if you go, if you don't follow me to this place, but if you leave this house, you will have it to condemn, have me to connect with. Then I left. Once it is 6 o'clock and I came back, this woman had gone out. See, this woman still disobey me, not follow me go because all my brother's wife and the children, all of them are there. It's only she that is not there. I was disappointed. So now sat down, was waiting for her. The children now came, the children entered. Something after 8, this woman now came. It was knocking. I did not say, I carried the small girl for a body. So the girl, he said, open Emma. He said, is your daddy said she not open? I said, yes. I didn't say anything. The next thing, the baby was crying. My mommy is outside. My mommy is outside. So she was crying. The thing was touching me. She want to make me to open the door for her to enter. I said, no. I carried the girl. I go and give it to her outside. I locked the door back. He said, you not go put door for me. I did not answer her. You not go put door for me. I did not say anything. And I told the children, go and sleep. I said, go back to where you're coming from. The only way I can open this door, you must call me your family this time. I've had it to this place. Sleeping outside or disobey me if I'm talking to you, don't listen to me. It means I'm not your husband. I said, okay. And I went to my room. I lied down on my bed. The next day, this man came to the window. The thing that actually touched me and made me not. I said no. He came to the window.
Tears dropped from your eyes.
No. He said, won't you open the door for me? If I sleep outside, that will be the end. I stood up. There was nothing like a beg. There's nothing like a beg say, my darling, sorry. There's no matter how my heart is, we will never hear a beg of his wife. He said it will be the end. If I lie, may God not may not be well with me. If that's not the language you use for me.
Let me be well with you so that the children can benefit.
I stood up. That was where I uttered a word. I said, madam, since you said you cannot, you can go. It is well. You can go. The only way you can come back is the family.
If you bug your face into the camera, it's none of my business.
Sorry, man. And I told her, I said, it is well. I said, go. Since you said it will be the end, I said, no problem. This woman went outside. So, and I opened the door. As I opened the door, because already before he came, I was angry. I carried those 2 balls. I carried it outside. I want her to think, to see that. I want all that I carried it outside. So that to know that, so that he can call his family. He went. All that things are inside though. I just carried those 2 balls out. The thing, she left. I was thinking this woman the next day he will call me to say that my husband, please. So this woman did not call. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. The next they started calling me. You know who they ask where we did. You know they ask where your pikin go eat. You know they ask your pikin how they treat am. How much you think they receive? 40,000 I receive now to take care of this pikin. Now I say, you are complaining, and I did not ask you to go away. Go and come with your family. You have spent almost a month outside. Now you are telling me to be sending you money for the upkeep of the child. I say it's not possible. Call me your family. That is how we stay. Later, when I came back, after a time, I packed the load back to the house, to the room. You understand? And I said, until I see your family. So we started using text message. If I don't see your family, so he was thinking I would call her. I cope with this. It wasn't difficult for me. It wasn't easy for him, but I said I would pay the sacrifice this time. I want to see the family so that we can say things out. Because if I talk, he doesn't listen to me again. He doesn't obey me. He has never nothing like a beg. Anytime he offends me, he never say a beg. This one he sleep outside. He came back. He never say a beg. Even her friend told her, "Madam, what you did was wrong. To go and sleep outside the married woman, I can't." He said he didn't know saying wrong, but why you go do this one? So I said, okay, no problem. That was what I told her. Go and call me your family. I did not pursue you. You are still my wife. But go and call me your family so that this thing has been linking since 3 years. You don't want to hear me. Even to the extent I've called the children. All the children. It's here. I call all my children around in the parlor. I said me to beg your mother. If there's any way I've offended her, let her forgive me. This woman said, he kept quiet. He denied me my right more than a year now.
But you also used to deny her.
Why will I, if I deny her, how did he get these 5 children for me? Except I travel. I'm a driver. And when I come back, I do my duty.
Say whatever you want to say.
I do my duty. Why will I deny her?
Open the gate and let them pack that thing for Palo, the new building Palo. You should pack it. Tell him that they should pack it inside that new building Palo. Give him phone. Hello? Go ahead because people are listening.
Okay. Why will I deny her? This a woman will go and be sleeping outside, come back, sleeping outside, come back, sleeping outside and come back. Which man will condone that? Which man will condone that for a woman? I've called this woman several in the night. He will tell me more than a year now. He doesn't sleep with me the same bed. He will sleep in the parlor. I sleep in my room. I don't want washing my clothes. I don't want cleaning my room. I don't want cleaning the bedroom, watching everything. He doesn't do anything for me.
How old are your children?
My children?
Yes.
One is 15. One is 15 now.
Somebody that have 15 years old boy or girl should relieve his or herself for that child to take care of their house.
When they are in the school,
If they are in the school, they don't come. So they don't reach house again. They don't come from boarding. I'm asking you. Your children that go to boarding, they don't come back from boarding. You learn to train your children to be domesticated. They trained her mother trained her, that's why she was able to take care of your house. You train your children, both boys and girls, train them to be domesticated.
They're doing it.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
So it's not a crime that you marry wife is not a slave. And when the wife born and children are growing, child of 9 years will come, bring broom. Child of 3 years, come, put plate here. 5 years, that is how they train children.
That's the way they do it. That's the way they do it in the house. They're the one washing plates, they're the one sweeping, they're the one doing all those things.
Yeah, they're supposed to do it. What is the essence of having children? Have children, they also help you.
Okay. So that is it. My senior brothers, they don't enter my house.
I believe you are finished.
Oh, my senior brother does not enter my house. His brother does not. No, the senior brother, the major thing now, my senior brothers, my people does not. My family does not enter my house. We did last Christmas. Me and she and my children.
Why did they not enter your house?
God bless you, ma.
Did she stop them?
Ma, let me tell you one thing. The way this woman is reacting to family. His own family, the same father, they don't come to my house.
Okay, since she did not come to the house,
yes.
Have they started coming?
Whether have they started coming to my house?
Since 2 months now.
They look after, they ask after my children, they come, they check. Yes, they take after my children.
Good and fine.
Yes.
This woman did not say she's coming to your house.
Okay.
You had her very well.
Fine.
She don't want the marriage again. So if your family have not been coming since 15 years ago and they want to come and occupy the house now,
they are not occupying
the
my
house is the house.
They are not occupying my house.
Do you understand me? So some of you, I will tell you what God says when it comes to marriage. If you like carry your generation to your marriage, if you like face your marriage, everybody, our family have herself, your own family have their own family. Madam, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Where have you been sleeping? Straight answer, I don't want too much story.
Thank you.
How many times have you slept outside in your marriage?
I have not. It's only church.
Only church house?
Yes, the church I used to go with my friend in Aja. They normally do vigil once in a month.
Is it the church that you and your husband is going?
No. But
you
know
choose
the church. No, he knows the church. We do go there too for vigil.
God forbid, I've never gone.
Do you people have church that you are going?
Yes.
So which church again did you form that you are going to the night vigil in the night? What is your problem? You are looking for husband, you are looking for wife, you are looking for children. What is the night vigil that you left your church that you be going to another church that your friend is taking you to, that you are sleeping outside your matrimonial home?
No. He knows this pastor very well. He's even one of our church members before he started church.
Have you become the pastor's member?
No, ma.
So what are you looking for in that church?
We always go for vigil once in a while.
They don't do vigil in your church?
No, not all the time. So once in a while.
How many times did they do vigil in your church?
Might be once in a while.
What is once in a while? What's in 1 year?
Once sometimes 1 month, sometimes 2-3 months, they have not had vigil.
And you cannot do vigil in your house? Did they hang God in that church? Is there no God in your house?
Ma, he's aware of that church. I don't go there just because of me going alone.
The one that you called and you told him that you were in your friend's house that you are not coming back, he should come there to come and pick you. Did you sleep outside or not?
He normally pick me when he's coming.
Did you sleep outside? Yes or no? You slept there. Who is that, your friend?
That day I was very sick. I did not properly sleep there.
And
I was very sick.
Who is that, your friend first?
He knows her very well.
Who is the person?
He knows her.
Me? Antonia.
Yes.
Antonia is living where?
Naja.
In Naja.
Yes.
You now slept there.
Yes.
Antonia become your doctor. You were very sick.
No, ma'am.
So they like that the movement you move from your place of work or your house to Antonia house. You are a nurse. Did you move to hospital?
That is why I'm supposed to answer the question. That day, normally if I close from work, because I have 2 jobs I was doing. I was doing one marketing for one company. So sometimes if I do the marketing finish, I just stay for her shop. And not say you pick me from here because he has a car. He will pick me normally.
When your husband
is coming from work.
But when the period he goes out because he's a driver and it's not a person, he's not driving bus that you think as a town service driver, he can easily leave his job and come and pick you. He drives somebody, madam, listen to me. He drives somebody, meaning he's answerable to person.
Yes.
He's an employee of somebody's company, or they attach him to a personal person that is driving a personal driver. So he can even work Monday to Sunday. And he can work even on Christmas Day if he's not released from his place of work. Okay, if your husband travel out of Lagos, how did he come to pick you from wherever, from Antonia's house?
No. Ma'am, all these things is just few months now. It's not turned up before. It was that work I'm doing. That very day on that is referring now to. It's not that it's intentional. When I finish my market, even before doing the market, I will tell him that I'm feeling feverish, and I don't have anything in me. I have 200 naira, but you can take me to that my friend shop. I will be there with you for sure. You can pick me.
And why did you tell your friend to borrow you money? You enter taxi to your house or you go to hospital. Okay. Since you are not feeling fine, why did you go to hospital or tell that your friend that encourage you to sleep in her house overnight? So give you that borrow you money, you go to your house or you go to hospital.
I was waiting for, he told me he's coming. He told me he's coming, that I should wait for him because now we are in the air. Whatever lie he wants to lie, no problem. It has happened.
So when you slept there overnight, you became well the next day?
I didn't. I have to go to hospital. I still go to that day. We use this budo. I went after from work that day. I went to the
What hospital. Was the situation? What was the health? What
they said that it's just malaria. I went to the hospital the next day when I go to work. I went to the hospital and I went to the house. Okay.
You now became well when you went to the house.
Did
you show him drugs?
That was the day he said I will not enter house. So when I come inside house that day, when I want to enter house, saying I'm not entering. Please let me enter. I said I'm not entering. I begged and begged. My children was even say, let mommy enter. He said I am not entering, I must go back where I'm coming from.
When did you come back?
It's after work now, that evening.
Okay. Let us listen to yourself. Just listen to yourself. You are not feeling fine. And you could not reach your house. The only money that was with you was 200. Then the 200 now was able to take you to your Antonia house.
His shop.
Eh?
Her shop.
Her shop now. Did you sleep in her shop, not her house? From there, you have money, you enter hospital the next day. You had money and treat yourself. After you treat yourself, you have money, you
that's okay. Since it's not coming, it's late. So that's okay. He has sent me money that I should go and check.
8 o'clock.
No, that was around after 9 to 10. He said he sent me money.
But you entered house 11 before. You have entered your house 11.
No, I'm saying this particular day. So when he sent me money, that he said he sent me money, I said okay, I will check. I was waiting, the money didn't enter. I said okay. He now said you have to go home that night. I said that I cannot go that. I'm shaking.
No, don't take me back again. I said you did not go back now.
That's what
I'm saying based on your statement. Your statement was that you had only 200
This
naira.
was one that sent me money for the next day that I still use.
Really?
Yes. If not, my phone is malfunctioning. I can bring the text message. He said he sent me money 2,000 that I should use it and go. And as I didn't see it, don't
Okay,
enter.
you that was not feeling fine the previous night, how did you find yourself in the place of work?
I managed to
So
go.
the 2,000 naira now,
It was that money, yeah. The money and I withdraw the money. That's from there I went to work.
on Valentine's Day, where did you go to?
This Valentine's Day, I
Yeah,
go nowhere.
14.
I didn't go anywhere. He traveled.
On Valentine's Day?
This Valentine's Day that we went to the station, he traveled.
On Valentine's Day?
Which one? Is
The
it
day
one?
you said you slept at the police post when I came to when you were.
That is it now. I didn't go anywhere. He's the one that traveled.
I didn't
He
travel.
traveled about 4-5 days. So when he come back that night, I give him his food in the room. After he finished, say, Madam, yeah, we need to do the thing. I said, you just come down, say, today na Valentine, we need to show ourselves love. As he just come down, no romance, nothing else, just lie down for me. Me not be no bad woman, no a prostitute. Treat me like a wife. So that does it. That's what I said. Either me, I like it or not. He will take it by force. He paid my bride price. I said, you can't take me by force because you pay my bride price. You should treat me like wife. I said, you man, that is why you just want to press me for bed. As I want to come out, then he now push me. I fall into our wardrobe. He was pressing me there. That was where you see me that I was trying to struggle. And I said, I want to kick me on my pennies. So as he stand up, that's when me I now ran out of the wardrobe inside the clothes. And I run out. You even tie his wrapper very well. And
The
you
4
ran
children
after
or
me.
5 children you have, how have you been having it? Through romance,
He's
through back
always
sex, through side sex. The 5 children, no, I want to know, we are all adults here. I want to know the 5 children you had, how have you been having the sex before you have the children?
Thank you. I know that he's not a romantic person because sometimes I said, can't you be romantic? I say no, Sabi.
So why didn't you teach him how to be romantic?
My own or little way, I do my best. That's okay. As husband and wife, I can still cool him down for some times. All these children we have is like when we come together, as in we started mending ourselves. That is when we have fun. And I'll get pregnant. I say, that is why I don't come close to you. You have come to pregnancy again. I say, can I now remove it because you play with me? I have pregnant. So that is, anytime I'm pregnant, is always issue like that. Even that last baby, it was when we started as in coming together again, liking ourselves. He was even telling me, this one you are coming together now. I don't want pregnancy, because I don't want it. I say, no, girl, pregnancy. But me, I'm not even already that. I already take him. I didn't know. So when I now say, the end of the month, I say, Madam, check your period though. That's the last baby. I say, when I check, I say, it's true. I'm pregnant. What do we do?
Okay, this one now, you came to the house. You went out and you came back. You came back the next day. This one that led you out of the house.
No. It's not this one that led us to the house. So this one is saying it's a long time ago too.
Okay, this one you came late.
Yes.
You went out. Your husband said you people should go for
Family Thanksgiving.
what is it called?
Thanksgiving.
Yes. And while he was going there, you not pick your bag. You said you are going out.
No, it's not like that.
What now happened?
Yes. It is that boy issue. He has been calling. Even this man,
Which boy?
my boy that he took from that school, because he has been cursing me. All he will tell me from the front of my children, your mother is possessed. Zobanje, there is a spirit that is possessed. He said my family have cursed me. My family has laid curse on me that I'm useless. I can never be anything. That me, I'm looking for who to share, because this thing had led me to call my uncle, because he told me my uncle called him that my family had laid curse on me, and that's why I'm misbehaving. I don't want to keep my marriage. I called my uncle in Benin. My uncle.
Are you going back?
No,
Why are you going back?
I'm not going back.
Hold on, I said, what led to this? The day you left, what happened? Did you sleep outside?
No.
When you came late?
No, nothing.
What is no?
When I come back, I told you that I left there around after 5.
Where did you go?
that day.
ShopRite.
I went to ShopRite. I left after 5.
What
But the
did
traffic
you
was,
go to ShopRite to buy?
the Saturday he has been hell.
I
He
said,
has
what
been
you go?
quarreling me and cursing me and abusing me. It's not that means.
So you now decided going to ShopRite to go and hustle,
No,
as the other girls go to ShopRite to hustle, because there are both married, some married women, some single women go to ShopRite and hustle. You now decided to
That
position
wasn't
yourself
my
as a
own
single
issue.
mother.
No, that wasn't my own issue.
So you went to ShopRite and drank Fanta.
When the quarrel, only God who if you see this man quarreling me, you will know what I'm saying. If I should bring some voice record to you, you will know what I'm saying, man.
But you should know him better because you have lived with him for 15 good years. You
Now,
did not leave the marriage 1 year. You did not leave 2
that's
years.
my fault.
And this person have refused to change according to you
That's my
till
fault.
15 years.
That's my fault. No problem.
The only thing I want to let you know,
That's my fault.
you will not take him to anywhere again. After years,
No
you are not
way.
satisfied, go to court.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, go to court. If except people have court wedding, if you don't have court wedding, go to their family, go and return the diary.
We have court marriage.
Eh?
We have court
Then
marriage.
go and file divorce in court. You are the one that said you don't want marriage again. Marriage is not by force. Just go to court, go and file divorce. Because there is no marriage in your eye. Do you understand me? As you are find love outside, this person don't know how to romance. And he has never romanced you for 15 years. Now that you have seen somebody that can romance you well,
That's my
leave it so that he will be alive and take care of the children. Meet Antonia, whether Antonia is married or single. Meet her so that both of you can have your better discussion on how to move on with your life. Marriage is not by force. You are taking him to mediation center. You have called police for him twice. You are taking him to FIDA. Then you land in our office again. Over what? You lack wisdom to manage marriage. Go and learn one. Go and learn one. What you are jumping from every office to another office, I don't see any reasonable reason why you should be jumping and be reporting the man from one office to another office. Go and learn how to manage your home. You are too old in the marriage not to know how to manage your crisis. People you are talking to, they have their own issue. What is the reasonable thing you have talked here? A man is sleeping. You saw Sharon. You saw him on top of machine. You see somebody sending him message. You do that. Go and watch women that men don't even, they don't know whether the children are existing. They don't know the pure water the children are drinking in the house. You are married with a man that shelter you, pay house rent, pay school fees, feed the house. And the best thing you can do as a woman that is old, 15 years in marriage, is to be monitoring the man's phone. Who chat, who did not chat. Don't interrupt me. I kept you quiet for over how many hours? Bring up for her. Let her cry inside.
No crying.
No, you have to. Some of you are becoming a disgrace to marriages. People should be coming to you that is going the whole round of where they are doing a night vigil. You can't sleep in your house and take care of your children. Your husband will go to work and be driving somebody. You land in where they are doing because your church is not doing night vigil. Do night vigil in your house. I'll be doing night vigil in my house. My husband will tell me, enter the other room. What you are talking there is disturbing me. I need to sleep. There are so many rooms. Enter the other room if you want to do night vigil. So if I don't go to church, I do night vigil in my house. You can do night vigil in your house. God is everywhere. God is with you. It's not the church you are looking for. The God you are looking for is with you. And you are doing night vigil, you no peace in your house. So what kind of night vigil are you doing that you can't settle your home? He knows the pastor. And pastor cannot pray peace into your house. Pastor cannot tell you not to sleep outside your marriage, outside your house as a married woman. They keep your bag, you pick your bag, they keep bag outside. Do you know how many women that they have put their bag outside? And they leave the bag outside and they are sleeping in the house. When you come down, the man who put the bag will take it in. Or you take it in. What does it take to say, I'm sorry?
I bet. That is what you don't want to hear me from.
On what I'm talking to you based on what you say. Excuse me.
Children will bear me witness.
Your children, but you come here, you said you don't want the marriage. How do you beg? You beg somebody secretly and you come here and say you don't want the marriage. Is it audacity? There are men out there that there are women out there. People that have not married, they are still looking for how to marry. Whether you have 1 million children or not. There are men out there that can still marry you, and there are young girls outside that can still marry him, even if you have 100 children. How did you beg him that you come here? You said you don't want the marriage. How can the man? On what ground do you think he should come and rent house for you? Well, rent house for you as a single mother, or rent house for you for okay, you go stay there, rent apartment for you, stay with your child. Over what? For another man or for you? If you can't take care of the girl, give her the go and look for nanny and put nanny in the house to take care of the 3 years child. That is dirty excuse. Believers, they are just doing as if you are 10, 15 years girl that they are still toasting. You get up from house in the morning, this and that. They will beg you for one thing, beg you for another one, beg you for another one. They there. Manage your house there. Where you are, manage it very well. Since the children you suffered for, you conceived for 9 months, each of them for 5 times. You cannot, because of the children, calm down and have your peace and watch over your children grow in your face. These days, no women they are not ready to manage anything again. Social media, human rights office. The office is established to help, not to run down any marriage. And I personally, I don't support divorce, except on the ground that the life of the man or the woman is at stake. Then I'll ask you to leave. But issues that are too minor, that men and women should manage, but because social media is existing now, or human rights office is existing, nobody is ready to manage again. We must blow the whole thing to the air. I'm not in support of that. I did not interview anybody on my page because I want to ruin you, because I want to ridicule you, because I want to yab you, because I want to carry fun. The page, our page that is over almost 1 million, I'm not even streaming there. Just to tell you that if we go online, it's for people to learn. If we go live on air, it's for people to learn through advice, through other mistakes, and through other people's correction. Just listen to yourself. And you, they are talking, you will just be you be what is the name of all these guests that you capture? Now you get neighbor when you send message before you marry wife, and for that reason you are Father Christmas. You are the one that the girl will be calling, hey, can you help me? What do you not help? Whichever, what kind of help you want? I send 2,000. Now 2,000 you talk home. Now at the end of the day, if you check very well, you are not giving 2,000. That is number one. Number two, I cannot imagine the kind of church that you are going, that either you sit behind the man or the woman sat behind you. Not that you are the one riding the machine and you saw her, you want to assist her. You sat behind or she behind or you behind. Okada match break, her breast touch you, or she sat in front of you, you carry your dick and wrap the woman behind. Let's just be frank. Let's just say the truth. Be responsible. Once you are married, be responsible. Once you are advising, be responsible. What if your daughter or your son that is 15 years cited you with a girl that they know is not not their mother, that the person is behind you on top of Okada, or you are behind the person on top of Okada? What would you explain? Live your life with dignity, with respect. Don't just live life because you want to live. Live life for the fact that you know that your own life can bring disgrace and honor to your family, to your children, to your parents. You don't live life, I don't care. What can you talk if your man or your woman cannot question you? Question your conscience. Have integrity. Have value to yourself as a man, as an adult. You are a So there is no excuse that is justifiable for you to be on top of Okada with one woman. It's not proper. You have your office. Let me just judge it from this side. Your wife is working in the office. Your problem with her now that she slept outside and she's coming late. There is nothing that says a woman must do exactly what a man is doing. But you should consider that who you are married to is an adult and is a human being, and he or she have blood running in his or in her body. And whatever you are doing, consider the opposite person. Will you be comfortable if you find yourself in such condition? That is the only thing you will do something freely. Your wife is working. You ask her not to come in. You keep her bags outside because you notice she started coming home late. But before now, she has always been a housewife, full-time housewife that you are meeting her at home. You compare her, go and work. Yes. Aside working to support you, she should work for herself. That she can live whatever you are giving to her. You are not Dangote. She out of her, whatever she's earning, she can use it to maintain herself as well. It's a good advice, but you can't ridicule somebody by saying you are stupid, you are worthless, you are this and that. For that reason, you ask the person to come. We can give her so many reasons why she should work, not because of the way you are going about it. Then aside that, you will now say, Sharon. One is Sharon, the other one Choma, the other one is the only you. You are having female friends. How do you feel that is your wife that is attached to men like that? One, but when she was single, because everybody have been single before you married. She was single before you married her. And she was living in a place, she usually have neighbor, even people that she live in the same compound with, both men and women. How come that she's not too attached to her opposite sex as somebody that she also live with in that house? Consider that. She's working. She have male colleagues in the office. Is it impossible for nurse and doctors and other staff to organize a beach party? No, it's not impossible. It happened in the other place. As you claim, you and your neighbor and your colleagues were there and she was the one snapping, and that everything have to go on social media. You need to be dignified. Even if you are cheating, cheat with sense. Cheat with respect. Cheat with honor. And it's not necessary, it's not proper, it's not biblical for a man or a woman to cheat. Once you are settled, be satisfied with whom you are married to. If at all you are tempted and you could not avoid the temptation, have conscience and have fear of God. Just imagine that you are staying, you don't believe, you don't even care somebody is seeing your nakedness, that is not your wife. You now foolishly now pull yourself as another woman will see your nakedness. What sense does it make to you? 3 minutes enjoyment will bring disasters to your life. When it's pushing you, you don't see the consequence. But it's not more than 3 minutes. But at the end of the day, you can destroy so many things you have built for years. For years, foundation you have built for years, you can destroy. Can destroy trust of your children, can destroy your marriage, you can destroy anything. And you'll be regretting. If it is honorable, you would find it in the Bible how good it is. You find it in Quran how good it is. Because it is not good, every religion book condemns it. So if you are married and you don't have respect for your home, first of all, respect yourself first. Because you must learn how to respect yourself before you respect your partner. When a man or a woman is misbehaving anyhow, such person have no respect for his or herself, have no value, no self-value. If you value yourself, if you feel as a married woman, somebody should not see your nakedness, you think you are doing your husband is a lie. That person will just sex you, dump you. His sweet mouth, all they need is you are part of, you are going to be registered as one of the people they are slept with. No, anything. You cannot be crying, you cannot be awarded. Where have they awarded? Oh, thank you. That is the best man, the best cheat man on earth. That is the best Maradona woman housewife that is sleeping around. I don't think they have ever awarded anybody. Then it is not good. It is necessary. You don't push people to the wall. Mostly partners. When your man or your woman is complaining of attention, be very careful, give attention. Because if you did not give attention, the person overcome that emotional, that period that he or she is feeling you, you don't cover that gap at that moment. Once the person hates you, if both of you stay together, it's just like you are living together as mates, housemates. Nothing, no feelings attached to it anymore. And forever, for whatever reason, she caught you cheating and you apologize. You do everything humanly possible to disabuse it and mind that such thing will not repeat again. What happened before is a mistake. You try to build the trust. Not when you beg now. After 1 minute, no, emotion, feelings. When a man or a woman is imagining, oh, my husband sleep with somebody, oh, my wife, somebody sleep with her, it's imagination. And how do you feel it? Because you love the person. That feelings that the person have for you is why the person feel bad whenever you cheated on that person. So when you're not looking at it from that angle, you will lose it all. You can't look at a woman and say you are valueless, you are nobody, you are worthless. The person will prove otherwise to you because you don't know who will tell her she's a pretty woman. You don't know who will appreciate her, how pretty she is, how hardworking she is. You look at a man, you say everything you are doing, other men are doing more than you. You don't know who your husband have given 10,000 and the lady kneel down and thank her, even hold the leg and appreciate. So everybody need to be appreciated. Appreciation matters a lot. And if it is not necessary, God cannot demand from us to praise him. And what is appreciation? Is praising. You appreciate somebody, appreciate your wife, appreciate your husband. No matter how little or how little the person is contributing to your well-being, always appreciate the person. It goes a long way. When you make somebody feel as if he or she is the shadow of his or her life in your life or meeting you, it's like a dream. It's like a regret ever coming across you. And that is not what relationship is all about. What you have complained, I did not see issue there. What she have complained, I did not see much hit there. This matter need to be resolved. And this office will come into it. However she have said this, we need her back to her children. And we look into her complaint, your complaint, and we'll place you people on counseling to resolve the matter. Don't call for the family, because if you call the family, our family may like her, they may not like her. It's not every family that we even want their brothers or sisters to even marry. Some of your family may not even want her, and once there is any little thing, they'll capitalize on it. Some of the family may not also want you, but once there's an issue, they'll capitalize on it. Both of you are too matured that God has blessed you people that you should be living a life your children will be looking up to. Then you become a nuisance in your compound and your vicinity, and you are disgracing your children. I can't imagine that you have a child of 14, 15 years and you are doing this. She's doing that. She's being locked outside. She's being ridiculed in presence of her children. You are being talked down in presence of your children. That is too wrong. You have lived your life. And why would you want to train the children that they will become nonsense to the society? Is that what we are praying for? No. We have had enough woodlums. So we should learn not to bring more again. And how will they work on the children? It starts from both of you. However, you will try. The same time you make out time to come. Because you know that you are an employee. We'll make out time where we can see you some weekends and go into it. What you did is wrong. If I want to talk for Natty tomorrow, I can't let any of you go without being blamed. You have area where you have erred a lot. She have area where she have erred a lot as a wife as well and as a mother. But if we begin to judge everybody by their error, I don't think anybody will be justified, including myself, because we are human beings. However, don't report this case anywhere again. Do you understand me? And don't call the family. God can settle your home. Do you understand me? God can settle your home. There is no need of anybody coming in. By His grace, every of the complaint will arrange it. Then if you are having infection can be contacted that from different ways. You must not necessarily be sex. She can contact infection through toilets, and from there you can contact through her also, and that is how infection can be expanded. And you must give attention to treat infection, because it can cause a lot of things, cause a lot of damages to both of you, not only her. And in your counseling, that is where they will tell you how to have an affair or associate with your partner. That you marry somebody doesn't mean you must have sex with her as well, when the person, you did not get the consent of the person. Even she cannot drag you to have affair with her or have carnal knowledge of her without your consent. It has to do with feelings. It has to do with emotion. Money is not feelings. That you send money to her, that is solve her financial needs. But what about the emotion? Have you let her know that the cheating that she suspected you, have you convinced her to let her remove her mind that such thing is not happening? Have you still? No, you've not done enough. Because if you've done enough, she cannot be denying you access to her.
It's because you did not allow me to elaborate. I didn't want to.
I don't want you to elaborate it. I know you know more than yourself. Do you understand me?
Yes.
If there is life threatening in this matter, I will let you know. But the issue is that both of you are not doing it right. Hello?
Ma,
Should we go into the marriage, or we should allow you end the marriage?
please. I want to put my children now. I need to come.
You say?
I need to care myself. Though it's one of
I can't hear what you are saying. Are you in labor?
I am not.
You said what? Let's hear you out.
I do not say I'm denying the marriage totally. At least let them give me a period. Let me recover myself.
Okay.
This guy managed me, have humiliated me a lot.
Okay.
A lot. Not beating, not abuse.
It's okay.
I've been crying since I married him.
God.
Oh my God, God knows. My little guys, I'm telling you now, because that guy is only guy that is always, once he starts, the guy is always awake.
Madam, I would like to.
And if it's a life monster, if you start bring that girl, tell that girl that your dad is coming, she will run. If that girl now,
It's okay.
I'll
We'll
bring
give
her
you.
next
No,
time.
don't worry. We'll give you time.
I will bring her.
Just take your time.
Then you add the drama to prove to yourself.
Ma.
If a man come to me now, want to hold me, that girl will cry because we thinking he wants to beat
My
me.
God.
Severally.
Okay. Oh, what?
I've said more
No,
than
the reason why.
how many
Come.
times my master chatted the state so that
Okay.
when many times I will not be saying it.
That is what I'm. Just take your time first. When you take your time, get back to the office. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Allow her to take her time. Do you have anything to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The reason why I'm still standing on the family issue because this thing I've been lingering. I won't lie to you, man. People are hearing me. I've met down with this money.
Likewise me.
Wait, if you need that,
Madam, don't interrupt now. So that if the marriage no work, it's not by force.
I've met that more than 20 times for this woman. Please let there be peace in this. So that is why it's junior. If I would have,
It's okay. You have said that.
but what I'm saying is this: me, I still love her because she's my wife. If for long, I would have sent her since. I still love her, but why I'm having issue up to this place, I would have shown you my picture. I had partial stroke, because of this stress. But I just came out from partial stroke. The picture is there. I brought it. It is only God knows how I'm managing my family. But this woman is not giving me that peace. That is why I said, let the family sit down. My family will sit down. She will tell them, this is what I want. This is how I be. Let us do it. Just give me that man.
Madam, we need to attend to other people. Just go. You are the one that said you want to take your time. Whenever you take your time, let us know.
Because of this short stroke, he said I wanted to
Let me say something.
You people should not talk again. Please.
That is why I said you should call the family. Me, I'm not separating
And
from
they
her.
said they are not coming. They don't know you again.
They say the family say they are not
That
coming.
is not
So,
true, man. I
please
spoke
write
as
resolution. They should go and take their time when they are ready to
Okay.
listen. They should contact the office.
thank you.
I'm be wasting my saliva when I used to use to cancel people for applicants.
Yes.
The children are in school already and they can't rent house for you.
I'm
You
not saying
understand?
she rent house. I
You
just
said
want to
you
be
should
with
cause-
them for
Eh?
now. I just won't have to be with them because now, children, if you see them when I went,
They can't give you the children. Now you go to court, go and fight custody
we
of
have a
children.
house. Can't I stay
Which
with them?
house?
How?
Can't I stay with them in our house?
Which in a house? Which of the house?
We have houses
This is
now.
what she's been looking
Which
for.
if you have houses, are you the one that built it?
That's what she's been looking for.
I do not say I'm taking it. I want to be with my
No, you
children.
either be
I can't live there for another
alone
place.
your own or you go and be in your marriage. You said you need time. We have given you. They said you should give your time. Take your time.
I do not
You-
say I'm going out of the marriage. I
Take
said,
your
can I
time.
be
Shey you
with
are
the
somewhere.
children?
The children are with their father. And the father said they did not drive you out of the house.
Uh,
And the evidence
You
of the
don't
assault we
drive
did
me.
not see. So you say where you are and rest first.
You did not drive me out of the house.
He said he did not drive.
Did not
And
drive,
he
you
said
go and call your family.
you went and slept outside or you stayed long.
You said-
And of course, every husband will always want to act as a
the
husband.
next day that I
Please
played,
don't engage
when he
me with any
noticed
other
that
thing
I
like that.
come, can I play the record? He was threatening me. If he meets me in this house, now my dead body they will carry.
Thank God they never carry your dead body and you are still alive. So what you will do, the children cannot be, if you want children custody, go to court and go and fight. And in as much as he said he did not drive you, you misbehave, and even if he put your bags outside as your husband and you did something that he did not like, he tried to discipline you, cause he demand that you apologize and make it
do,
your own.
ma.
If you have like, I will leave
But
you.
okay, now you
He
say,
said he won't
excuse me,
accept.
hello, listen. He never said he did not. You are the one that tell this office now that you need time. You say you need time, they should give you time. We are giving you time. Me of a person, I don't even have time. Cases that we have on ground that we cannot conclude, it's not your own type of case that I want to engage and give myself a headache. I need peace also. So go and have enough of your time.
I can't be outside my home now. That's
Then go back to your house.
I'm not going back.
So what do you now want?
Unless it's him now. He said it until my family come. He's not going to allow
Madam,
me.
what you will do now, we can't even allow you go home until you people undergo counseling.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank
Write it there. When they are ready, that is on January. So anywhere you stay, if you want to stay there. Until we resume January, we'll place you people on counseling. We'll let you know. Yeah.
But can I have a stone? Don't see my children. They go once in a while.
Well, if he's around, call him. You can go and see your children.
I know what she's looking for.
What am I
Why he
doing?
doesn't want to bring his family? I know.
They say you should call them.
That is
You
what
said
I
you're not calling
They say
them.
you did not tell them.
Who says so?
Uh,
Should I come and
when
invite
you are
my uncle?
before they have counseling, they will call the family. It's the family that are willing
Okay.
to come. The ones that are
Okay.
willing to come. If it's the village one, if you want to, you will send the transport to come. Good and fine. Do you understand me? I don't even know if as big as you are, you can't hold your home. You have to call community to come and settle your family. Then it's a shame on you.
Madam, if I will need peace and the woman does not want peace, what do you want me to do? So the only thing is family to come together. She's the one making me to call family. Since 3 years we have been in this matter.
And I
Three
just
years.
heard that.
This is the places we have gone to.
She's 3 years.
Mama,
This not this
Mama,
year.
Which year is that?
No be lockdown. This is start.
When you left them, when we locked
Lockdown
down?
don't reach 3
Don't
years.
take me back. I bet. Let me.
When we locked down?
people.
When we locked down? Since when? Not 2020, when we
Did
did
you
locked down?
hear what I said?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you, ma'am.
Because you too, you can talk. The man that talk like this is difficult to live with such man. You can talk for real. They are looking for community to come and meet you because you marry waiting. Your mates are pastors in the church that the whole church members come there for counseling, and you can't use your brain and your wisdom to handle your own. They want to place your on counseling. You say you want to call the family. The family should come and do what? If you don't want the marriage again, then you call for dowry. And if it's not dowry you are calling for, then you call for counseling. That is the only thing they'll place you. In your what is it called? In your drop. How many of your brothers are in Lagos here?
It's only the small one, but the My son, that my father, I don't know where it is now.
You see, Korodu, we have their contact.
Okay, you will drop their contact. The office we will call them. We'll call them.
Okay.
Well, even if they're having an issue, we'll plead with them. Even if they blame her, no problem. All we want is to make amendment to two of you character. Not that you are also justified. I said it. You are not as white as snow. Even though she err, you equally err. And it's the reason if you bring anybody here, you are going to pay for all the lawyers that will sit that day for the counseling. Do you understand me? So if you like, call all the community to come here to come and meet you people. We are ready, provided both of you live in peace for the children. I didn't need somebody's family for when you have what is disturbing you is here. What is disturbing her is here. You are her disturbance, she's your disturbance. So what do you need her family for? Is she a baby? Is she 15 years? Are you just marrying her that you want her family to come in? What kind of village way of thinking is that one? All right, viewers, thank you. Please, we want to appeal to you guys. It's already December, as we usually do. You know our normal routine for the year. We give arms to the less privileged, like the widows, the children in our care, and other orphanages that we also support. Please, I want to appeal to you. There's nothing that is too small. You can get us anything. It could be beverages, it could be uh, rice, it could be oil, spaghetti, uh, sorry, toiletries, children clothes from age 3 upwards, and you can also indomie and anything you feel you can afford. You can do that by cash. You can do it by bringing whatever you feel you can send to this office, please, so that by next week we'll be able to sort it out with them and also pack some things for them to enjoy their Christmas season. This is our account details. Please, you can send any of your support there, or bring it to number 93 Allen Avenue, Ikeja. And if you have any other things you have and you want us to come and get it, we'll be so glad. I'll use this avenue also to appreciate everyone that will be supporting secretly without even telling the public. God bless you. Please, we need you more at this time. This period is very, very good. I cannot say critical, but we need to put joy and laughter to the eyes and the face of those that are also hoping to get that from us. Any condition you are, I believe you are better off than someone else. And the little you can and any avenue you feel you can support, please do that. God bless you. Can you please place the bank account? Thank you very much, Monday. Thank you, Prentice. So please, number 93 Allen Avenue, Ikeja. If you have rice, oil, indomie, anything, toiletries, children clothes, and all that, you can send across to this. You can call on 080-330-24550. 330-24550. If you are missing your way and you want to
get any information from us as regard to that. God bless you. Mr. What is it? Huh? Raymond. Mr. Raymond will communicate with you uh, when the counseling is coming. Before you leave, we'll tell you what it is. And within this period, however, it's just because there's no time anymore. We're rounding up to close next week for the year. So we would appreciate a proper completion because of the kids. You understand? Let there be no any form. If both of you decided to settle the rent and you come for the council, no problem. And if you still want us to amend this peacefully so that we can guide her on how to manage her home, we can easily do that. Then also tell you your role as a father and a husband in the house. You might be doing things that you think is your right and you might be doing it wrong, which most people don't understand until they get to counseling session. And it's not a church counseling. For some of you, when they say counseling, they maybe think your Bible say this and that. No, it's pure counseling that have to even do with legal backup. And things that you don't know, you think I can easily do it like that. You get me? The ones you've heard from the church that you don't listen, then if they add legal aspect of it and also let her know. But there are people that are really marriage counselors. It's what they study. They are widely experienced in that. And when they speak, there is no her spirit, soul, and body will be touched and she will know where she's erring as a wife. She must be doing something based on your attitude unknowingly to her that her own reaction might not be proper. And that is the essence why we place people who don't just talk to you and ask you to go. After the whole thing, we place on counseling. And many, some will even be happy, even including you. You will thank this office that you're happy that she came to complain here. And that is what we do here. Do you understand me? Yeah. Okay, let me read some comment, please, man. You don't know Prophet Ebuka, he is like Prophet Elijah and not married. Relevance is yes. No, they are not possessed, so they don't need any deliverance. Mm. Madam woman, where are you staying? With Antonia. Hmm? I can't hear you. Eh? Yes. Who are the them? How many of them? Okay. Antonia that is married and you are sporting with her, with which she have not opened up to tell you how bad or how good, how secret she keep her marriage issue. You go do Christmas and New Year with them. You can go and see your children whenever your husband is around. To avoid catastrophe. Call him, Oga, don't give unnecessary condition. The children belong to her. Do you understand me? You allow her to go and see the children. If you don't with children, your face is on our page here. You declare you wanted. There are the Antonia that you are staying with that will encourage you to leave. You to be staying. She did not harbor you. You cannot stay there. They are saying a man should give you house
say that you can stay with your children. Now you build the house. You wait for when she will give you her, he will give you house to go and stay with your children. Where your husband live. You don born finish, you wan live single girl life, they give you house. You build house, you build house for your purpose. You rent a house, if you decide to sell it, you sell it. If you decide to keep it, you even thank God that you have a wife, a husband that is a driver, that have built, he said we have houses. It has become we. And you cannot stay in the house to stay together and nurture how the tomorrow of the children will be. Madam, we need to work on you very well. Just telling you, we need to work on you very very well, deeply, so that demon that is disturbing your marriage, we will cast that demon out through counseling. We tell people the truth here. I cannot beg word, I can't pet you and pet you into hell. I will tell you truth, that even if you cry with my truth at your secret and you say this woman is harsh in her advice, but she really tell me the truth. You stay 15 years in marriage and both of you stayed as a housewife. If you have bad luck, you cannot build house. If you are an evil woman, resources cannot come for him to build. Now you build, the children is growing. Somebody will tell you, come out, come and sleep in my house, you're having issue with your husband. My husband tell me you are not good, you can't look for work. When you meet us, we will meet you for a counseling session. That is it. All right, thank you viewers, we'll be back in a moment.